I'll tell you whatever the fuck I want, you dumb bitch.
Happy
Wait,
New
hold on.
Year! Welcome to Blue Ruby's podcast, episode number 41. You got a good. Oh, that's a good fucking pose right there.
I know. I just want to be like David.
Yeah, it does. Because David only wants like just this part of his body showing, and just everything else right there. It's not like you even have everything like set up. I hate that you have this corner pose right now, like you're in the corner of a camera, and it's like it'd be fine if you had shit to look at in the back, but you just have your fucking box that you didn't put away of AI.
There it is.
You have
right over here.
You have your plushies that aren't even set up. Like one guy looks like he just fucking fell over on top of the fucking sheep and dog. I don't know what the other box is right there, just sitting there.
Yeah, that's another Switch collector.
Like if you're gonna do that, I thought you were like episode one. Go back to episode 1, guys, and check to see when David's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna set everything up. It's gonna look a lot nicer in the back.
I'm a procrastinator.
How long do you have off again? Tell the fans.
Oh, we can have?
Yeah. They got worse.
I had other house shit to take care of.
Oh, like well, what'd you do today?
Today I scrubbed the fuck out of the dining room. I went ahead and steam cleaned.
Yeah, he did. Welcome to Blue Ruby's podcast, episode number 41. I'm Adrian. Got Chris here. Got David here. Welcome to the new year, new decade, new gore.
All right. Can I ask what is the purpose of a drink? Can you show that glass again that you had? What is the purpose of one that's like shaped like this? Doesn't that take like longer to fucking drink out of it because now you have to wait for it to like
go
the
whole point of kind of
I like how overly dramatic you make it look like you drink it.
Yeah, it's like if you have a little bit left, you'd be like, oh fuck, it's like have that shit tipped over on your face.
The general idea of a glass style like this is that when you're drinking a more sugary style alcohol, it allows it to kind of just drip back down and feed back into it, and it creates the kind of vine effect that can be.
Have they heard of gravity?
Wait, you drinking alcohol? That's not allowed.
Yeah.
That's in the Blue Ruby's dumbass. That's in the
blood orange.
Blood orange?
Blood orange liqueur.
That's cool. You know it's cool if it has blood in it.
You know what's cool? Being straight edge.
Yeah, being straight edge. He said it.
No. We respect all kinds out here. Even David.
I don't respect anybody.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't call me a hater of a certain thing because I don't.
Everyone here is like, I'm going to the new decade, no bad vibes, no negativity. Gore's on the opposite. He's like, fuck everyone, fuck you, fuck you,
eat my ass.
He's the anarchist that always wanted to be but didn't have the motivation.
Wow.
Gore's not an anarchist. He doesn't give a fuck.
You don't know the evil shit I've done. Yeah, no idea.
Too.
You don't leave your house. Shut up.
Can't tell you. It hasn't happened
No, if
yet.
you're a bad guy, you gotta be like every bad guy in the movie. You gotta tell us the plan, you know? Like, you gotta, like...
Yeah, I'm part of, like, when I have you in my trap, then I tell you. And then you break out, and I'm like, oh! And then I get killed.
Yeah, a surprise Pikachu face. This is our weekly gaming podcast. It's the new year. It's a good time.
Yeah, sure. January, that's when all the best stuff comes out.
Yeah.
December was also a dry month, and February is gonna be a dry month when it comes to games. So for like 3 months we have like nothing.
And then after that it's fuck you, man.
Yeah, it's just like fuck Doom, Animal Crossing if you like that. Fucking Final Fantasy, all these other games, Cyberpunk, Half-Life, fucking Last of Us. Like, oh no, I can't. Resident Evil 3, stop. Persona finally because it never came out before. Ori
got bumped from February to March.
To March, yeah.
I like how everyone's like, nah, it was like March stop, and Ori's like, just trolling facing it.
It's just like, fuck y'all. Something's gonna get delayed. I have a feeling Animal Crossing's gonna get delayed again.
I hope not.
Doom better not, because I'll be pissed. But Animal Crossing needs to get delayed.
I'm curious.
May would be a better time for that because there's like not as many other things.
I'm curious how the so my GCU actually finally ended. And now I'm just like,
Rip.
I'm hoping the pre-order stays. I pre-ordered every game I could. Every game I was like, I think it will. It should.
I think it will. The only one mine got canceled in June. I still picked up something in July. And
the only one I'm worried about is the Doom helmet for me, because I got store pickup on that and it will not switch over. So if it doesn't though, I'm gonna use the 25% coupon they gave me, saying like, it's been a good service.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, they had
yeah.
Paul Walker's
It's
face
you
on
and that
it.
ticket. It's you and GCU like doing the Furious 7 at the end.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious. What's the percentage of people that have that membership right now? I know there's some
people that have a membership on Best Buy or had GCU before.
No, that have it active right now.
That had GCU before, just had like a Best Buy membership, because I'm sure it's less than 1% for.
At this point, just
people that just had a Best Buy membership.
People who had the GCU but it expired, but people who still have it active. I know when it first got showed up, there was people on the Cheap Ass Gamer forum. They're like, "Ooh, at least I'm good," and they show a screenshot of them good till 2022.
Oh well, good for them. Fucking assholes.
I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? What did you have in your mind that you're like, I better stock up for 5
years? I
guess
it's only 30. It was only $30 at one point. So if you just buy
the pricing was weird. It was $30 for 2 years at some point. Then it was 60. Then it was 120.
120 the begin with.
Which, to be fair, I would pay 120 for 2 years still.
That's not bad. Yeah, I'll pay for. I mean, if you buy a lot of games, it definitely works out. But that's $12 per game, pretty much.
And then you get.
You need to buy at least
stacks on top of collector's editions too.
You need to buy at least like 10 or 11 games for it to matter. Yeah.
Or you buy the Doom collector's edition, fucking save everything.
You get like $40 off.
Yeah.
Which that collector's edition should not be $200 anyway. But whatever.
No, and I'm hoping it's not one of those that drop right away. I don't think it will.
I don't think the original Doom one didn't drop that quick. It's still like an $80-$90 collector's edition.
Yeah, but then I think about the fucking Fallout 76 one, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, but that was a terrible game.
Well, Fallout 76 sucked.
That was a coin flip though. That was either it was going to be cheap as hell or expensive as hell because no one bought it, so then they didn't make that much.
Yeah, but they made a lot of them though.
Yeah.
So it like when it comes to like The Witcher 3, that one became rare because they didn't have as many, and that game became so popular so quick.
That game right now is 100,000 concurrent users on Steam right now.
I know, because of the Netflix series.
Yeah, I need to watch it. How was the first episode?
The first episode's good. It's pretty slow, but I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but because it has nothing to do with the game so far. So, which I figured it wouldn't. I know, I've said that, but I wish. I mean, the games are massively more popular than the books, so I thought maybe they'd figure out some way to make it feel like the game. Also, I guess they do with some of the action, but for the most part, it's definitely it feels like a book, which is fine.
Anyway,
that series wouldn't be around if those games weren't so popular.
True.
Yeah. So.
At most, we would get like a movie.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't become a movie first. But I guess
that's fair.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just doing some heads up. God of War is going to be our Games Gone By segment for the end of this month. That's going to happen on 30th, so we got 4 extra weeks on that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got.
We're gonna start it this week. Starting this week.
Yeah, I might.
I actually had to fight myself from. I was gonna start a game today, and I was like, I shouldn't start any other game before I start God of War.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I got time. Yeah, that'll be this month, and then David's got the game for February, which he will announce during that one. And then after that, we will.
Wait, what? He muted himself.
I got to double check the time to complete because I may do what Gore did, depending on how long to beat. Announce it halfway through. That way, it gives you guys a little bit more time.
Okay.
Let me double check it.
Hours.
I was double checking now.
180 hours. That's just one.
That's speed run.
Yeah, speed run. Oh, please don't.
Can you imagine someone?
It's gonna be some JRPG shit. Oh my god, I don't.
No, I won't. If he's looking at the hours, it's not.
I really want to start Final Fantasy VII, the original, next month. I hope that's what it is. That'd be amazing if that's what he.
Hint. Oh fuck.
Because
I would have been down for that actually.
Yeah. All right, I'm switching mine.
That would have been a good one because I would have. I'm a first time player on that one.
Okay, luckily, even at completionist run through is only like 7 hours for my game, so it's not gonna be an issue.
That's good.
You have the worst fucking mentality of time.
Well, it is a JRPG, so I was like, oh shit, those usually do run long.
All right, don't say anything else. I'm curious.
A JRPG that's 7 hours long.
If only that was the fucking thing.
No. I'll never get you. Sure.
You will never get.
I don't want to be spending fucking more than like $30 on the fucking.
It's free.
All right, I don't fucking want to hear anything else. So we'll figure it out later.
It's
fucking
a
not.
JRPG and it's free.
I'm gonna look it up.
You'll never
No,
guess
no,
this.
Gordon. Let's go.
No, you fucked up. You fucked up. Let's see.
By free, he means pirated.
No, it's legitimately free.
By 70, he means 70.
He just forgot the 0.
Yeah,
he didn't carry the 0.
Well, he didn't know 2009 was part of the, it wasn't part of the decade.
Shut up.
You shut up.
I was still right on those.
You shut up.
You were not right on those.
I was, because they're still on the list.
Not because they said, well, it's 2009, but we're counting anyway. That doesn't make you right. It makes both of you wrong. Oh, really? The fucking, what was it? The Times? Who fucking made that?
That was Time, but then what was
that one? You can't trust Time.
Yeah, because Time really.
Yeah, Washington Post had the one that we liked, though.
Well, no, until they got to a point where I didn't like it anymore. I think they put
Washington
Fortnite.
Post one? Oh.
Yeah, they put Fortnite on it, which it should have been PUBG. Everybody agrees with me.
Yeah. No top 10 list is okay unless it has PUBG on it.
I don't like either of them, PUBG or Fortnite. But PUBG.
I miss PUBG. Every time I see a video of it, I just really want to go back and play it again.
I don't know. That's like missing walking on a field until you get shot in the head. I don't understand.
I love that shit though.
At least Fortnite's quick. Every time I see Fortnite like, boom, all right, I'm here. Shit, everybody's everywhere.
Well, that's why you like Apex, because Apex is pretty quick.
Apex is fun.
But the thing I love about PUBG is, especially, it just heightened it. The longer you spend in the game, the more like being top 10 actually means fuck. You spent all this time, now you have to win.
Yeah, that's why it's annoying.
I love it.
Now it's tense. I don't want to be tense.
Yeah, you hate tense. Anyone out there, if you ever want to fuck with Chris, wait till he gets into like a tense part of the game and start like fucking egging him. Like, Chris, come on, right there. Eventually, Chris goes, shut the fuck up! I can't shut the fucking play.
Yeah, I don't even want to play this fucking shit right now.
Chris, like, the more you say it, the more you just want to turn the game off and not deal with it.
I'll switch on Overwatch real quick if you fucking keep screaming at me about.
But then times in Overwatch was like overtime, and we're just like, Chris.
I'm okay with that one.
Just because it ends right there.
Because I know the game well enough to go, yeah, well, I'm fucked, so it doesn't matter. It's like, nothing I could do.
You play hamster and you fucking swing around for about 5 minutes.
Or I'm Moira and I just like fucking go behind the payload enough where they can't see me, and I go,
you throw your orb. Is she back here? Yeah. Oh, she's not there. You come back right when they turn her back.
Yeah, well, most of the time what I do when I'm Moira, when I'm in that a situation like that where they're looking for me, I just like use the teleport thing, and then I just go right back where I was.
Yeah, you
so everybody immediately thinks I'm somewhere else. I'm like, no, I'm still here, bitch.
Yeah, you juke them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more don't do that, so it's the most obvious thing where they're like, all right, they're that way, then you just like look over there, and oh, there she is.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, on that note, Chris, what'd you play this week?
I played Overwatch. You may have heard of it. It's a game. But I went back to Our Worlds because I really wanted to play that, and I didn't finish it yet. But I'm like 25 hours in or something like that. I thought I was further in it, but I wasn't. I was like 20 hours in, so now I'm about 25. Good stuff, great stuff. Should have won something at the Game Awards. Yeah, give it a hand of applause. Give it a hand of applause. Didn't win anything. I'm like, no.
Oh.
Which is upsetting because it's better than Sekiro. But no, I'm just kidding. If you like Sekiro, that's fine. I don't really care. But if you like God of War, you're a fucking idiot. So I like it.
My game's gonna buy this book.
Yeah. I played enough of it to say if I didn't like it or not. I did like it, so I'm just being a dick because I know it pisses people off. But yeah, it's just oh, by the way, Xbox. Yeah. Everybody looks at this and immediately go Xbox fanboy.
Even though look at your fucking look at you to your left.
Yeah. To my left here, what started? Oh, look at all this Nintendo shit. look at that. That's a Charmander. That's a Ganondorf. Littleback. That's not Nintendo. That's horror. Blanc.
You should play into it and like print out a gun, tape it to the Xbox logo, and then tape that to the PS4 logo.
Oh shit, that's a good idea.
Just play into it, just more and more, just fucking how much of a fanboy you are.
Such a fanboy. In the background, it's like a noose with a PS4 in it. It's just dangling around.
That's where you play your PS4.
Yeah, it's not a noose. It's actually a wired PS2 controller hanging the PS4.
This got
Control.
morbid.
Oh shit, that's like an art piece too.
Slowly open the door.
Anyway, what else you play?
Anyway, I played Outer Worlds. I was gonna start the game. I was gonna start was because I wanted to play it and actually finish it this time. Was Devil May Cry 5. I've been in the mood, but that's probably not the best. I mean, it's not like it has the same combat system at all compared to God of War. But
no, it's
you're kind of melding a little bit. Though.
Yeah, a little bit too many action games in one go.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll probably start that one later. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll start it. It's only like a 10-hour game, so I could probably get through that quick. But I really want to play Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna probably start that next week. I mean next month. No.
Do you have the PC version?
No, I have it on Xbox One. I was gonna get on Switch. But
because I was gonna say if you have the PC version, playing it with the Remako mod is amazing. Absolutely fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, but I feel like you kind of want to just play it the regular way right now, right? Because you got the remake right there.
I just want to go through it so I remember the plot. So, yeah, that's really all I want to do. Right. Just remember everything that happened. Because they just, they didn't release it, but I guess they leaked that, I didn't watch it yet. They leaked that.
It is gorgeous.
I'm sure it's the same, intro where it's the era, that's what we're calling it. And then they get off the train, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm looking forward to that. But besides that, I decided to talk about like starting games. I shouldn't have started. This one I shouldn't have, but I knew I probably wouldn't actually finish it. So because I finished it like years ago, I for some reason I decided, you know what, I want to spend my new year with my boy Optimus Prime. So I started up Transformers: Fall of Cybertron. I had that on Xbox One because they re-released it. Great game. The best Transformers game, period.
Is that the 3-hour long one?
No,
no
definitely
that's the platinum one.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's good too. But Fall of Cybertron is so good, and it's aged pretty well. It actually looks really good too, graphically. So anyway, that was fun. I just wanted to start that. I saw it there. I was like, I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of that. Yeah, you know, it's been New Year with my boy Optimus. You know, whatever.
Optimistic.
Yeah, optimistic.
Yeah, that's Gore, Mr. Optimistic.
Yeah.
That's what they call him.
Yep. That's me.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, it's me.
That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Stardew Valley. I played Stardew Valley also.
Of course you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't play enough. Compared to how much he played Dragon Quest, I didn't play it.
All right, David, what'd you play?
All right. So I played some Overwatch, of course. I played and finished God of War this weekend.
And you better fucking take your notes. You got a lot of days to.
Yeah, I took a bunch of notes while I was
almost
playing.
a month. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I took notes while I was playing. But just real quick, I'll say, good game. Fucking loved it. I may 100% it, but I don't know.
It was weird when Kratos killed his own son at the end, but
yeah,
whatever. Besides that, it was weird. But I liked
fucking harpooned him.
Yeah,
with actual harpoon gun
with a sword.
Sword.
Yeah, he didn't have a sword. I guess he had a sword at the end of God of War 3, so maybe that's a sword.
When did you finish God of War?
You just said.
When did you finish God of War?
I finished it yesterday.
So your last game of the decade.
Oh.
Actually, no. I finished it this morning. That's right, because I was
first game of the decade.
Wait, what was your last game of the decade then? Inside?
I can actually confirm that. 1 second here.
In 5 minutes, I guess.
My last game of the decade was Inside.
Like, I confirmed it before you did.
Yeah.
Inside. Well,
why are you spending money on this collection thing? Just tell Gordon. He'll keep it in his brain for you.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'll remember.
Gordon remembers dates for some weird reason. He's like Rain Man, but
no, hold on.
Hey, don't compare me to Rain Man.
He's a smart dude. What's wrong with that?
Second off,
I just use
logic. It's basic shit. You can just coordinate with shit. It's not like you disassociate. The way you live life is you'll like live a day and you'll just throw it in the back of your head like as if like it was the next fucking like day like out of kindergarten. Like those 2 days were together, right?
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not hard to associate a day with like something else that happened.
Yeah, like like Silent Hill Shattered Memories came out in 2014, like he said. You know, a Wii game came out 24 after the Xbox.
Hey, we had a
One
Wii game in 2019. I don't want to hear it.
Huh?
We had a Wii game in 2019. I don't want to hear it.
The only two franchises left is Just Dance and Silent Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill and Just Dance are the only two franchises. You know, because Silent Hill sells so well every time.
All right, David.
All right. Other than God of War, I played some Fire Pro Wrestling Worlds. Played a little bit of Pathfinder Adventures, and that's basically about it.
That's that.
Oh yeah. I still am on the Red Dead Redemption 2 and Dragon Quest combo. Dragon Quest a lot more just because it's a. Am I gonna stay in bed? Sure, then I'll play Dragon Quest. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll play Red Dead.
I like it so far.
I like it. The combat's a lot of fun. The story it hasn't kicked in fully yet. Maybe I just got to the kingdom with the racetracks.
Okay.
I'm talking to that dude right now.
Yeah, so you're still in Act 1. Okay.
No, what happened is though, I got curious and I fucked myself. I got curious about like, I kind of want to just fuck around with 2D a little bit, just a little bit, see how it is. And it's like, all right, well, we're gonna put you back at this save. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. And by that save, it meant we're gonna start you the whole fucking game over. So I was like, oh, cool. So I had to fucking run back exactly to that point where I first got to the first campsite was. Which wasn't that long, but it was annoying, especially in 2D mode because there's random encounters all the place there.
Yeah.
I had to go through there, do that, then say, all right, I want to do 3D mode. Oh, you gotta go back. So I had to go back again and fucking play that all over again. So I played the intro like 3 times at this point.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but it's good. The actual game, I don't think I'm gonna spend nearly as much time, like 100 hours. I don't really care about talking to every single person in every fucking town.
Yeah, and honestly, you don't really need to do most of the side quests. There's a couple where it's helpful for the equipment you get out of it or the recipes that you get from it, but you don't really need to do the vast majority of them.
Right. So I'm spending a lot of time grinding actually. I just find it good just to. I find it's got the it's because even though it came out first, obviously it's reminding me of Pokemon, where you can see the enemies in the overworld. So you're like, all right, can I engage that person? I probably can. So you'll go out and do that.
It's like Persona. Persona does that.
Yeah. Except you don't have to like kind of creep around for them. You can just run up to these guys and slashing them.
Yeah.
Even in the front side too. But yes, I've been grinding a little bit, just getting that up. It's been a good time. I'm putting more time into that for sure. Red Dead I didn't play too much of. I'm still right before where I actually quit off the first time, but I'll play more of that too. And then I played through and beat Watam. And that was cute. That was that game from the Katamari Nobody Boy guy. It was cute. It was very fucking weird, obviously, with that dude. Good times though. And then I played anything else. Oh, I've been playing a lot of Baba Is You as well.
That is such a great game.
Yeah, you know what? I've been stuck on a couple fucking levels for a while, and I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood just to fuck around with the level for a little bit, because that's kind of what that game does. But yeah, it's kind of that ordeal where you feel like you're the dumbest piece of shit when you finally actually complete a level. You're like, wow,
yes,
that was smart as hell, but I'm a fucking idiot. But easily one of the best puzzle games I played.
Agreed.
And the cool thing is you don't necessarily have to remember any of the larger ideas of the game. You know, like you can come back to that game in a year, and it's totally fine.
Yeah, because the cleverness of it is it's basically just a word puzzle.
Yeah, and it's coding and it has all the rules. Even if you can't see or whatever, for whatever reason you're just having a hard time with it, you can just pause and it'll tell you all the rules that are on there and stuff like that. So it's fine. I love that game. That's definitely a game I will just progressively play as time goes on. Did I play anything else? Checking the Switch. Nope. All right.
All right, fucker.
All right. Gore, what'd you get this week?
I didn't get anything. Don't. Wow. Oh, I got this. Johnny Bravo toy.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine if he came out like that cartoon came out nowadays?
Wasn't that actually like a Burger King toy?
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I already had this for a long time. No, but actually, to be fair though, Johnny Bravo is all about a guy that thinks he's like awesome and masculine, and then women think he's a fucking creep. So to be fair, if it came out now, it'd be like what would it be? It would be more like a study.
Study. Yeah.
It would be like could be a study about like male masculinity, in a way. Except for that little girl.
You know
really
what? The Pepe Le Pew cartoon coming out.
Oh well, no, that'd be terrible. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to do that. They'd have to make it like I don't know. I guess a mutual relationship they would have to do. That one
tone down the riff a little.
Was it a squirrel that he really liked?
No, it
was a skunk.
A skunk and a cat.
Oh, it was a cat. There you go.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah, and he just paints them, and it's just all of a sudden he's.
It was always the cat. It was always that one cat though. So they have to make it a little bit more mutual, right?
More consensual.
Or just make it a completely different thing and not him.
Or just don't do it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, Pepe Le Pew you could do. It's not like Pepe Le Pew should only be about him trying to mack on some girl.
I mean, it's also just not a good character all around.
Yeah.
Those were never funny.
I thought he was pretty funny when I was a kid. Yeah.
Or is a rapist confirmed?
Well, I liked all that kind of shit. So
Gore would just be like, "Oh, it's the funny animal." That was the precursor to funny robots.
Smelly robot, smelly rodent.
Yeah, just 25 years later, here he is again, but now it's a funny robot.
Yeah, but I only find funny robots funny when they're actually funny, right? I wasn't sitting there laughing my ass off to
hold on, what the no, hold on. I swear to God, you saw Murder by Numbers. I saw the reaction. You looked at the robot, it had a fucking happy face on it. You're like, funny robot, I'm in.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna laugh at a robot if it's not actually funny. If he said like some dumb jokes that weren't funny, I wouldn't laugh at him.
Oh, okay, because I thought you were pretending.
Like I wasn't sitting here.
Oh, it's a funny face, I'm in.
Yeah, well that's fine, but they didn't tell me a joke yet. But like C-3PO and fucking new Star Wars, everybody's like, he's so funny in this new Star Wars. I'm like, I don't know. I found him cringe every Star Wars.
Well, what's the Taika one called again?
Oh, I like him, but he's not funny though. IG
11.
He's an IG, yeah, IG 11. He's not really funny though. I guess he was funny in the first episode, but then later on he's serious.
He is. He's pretty funny in the last episode. When he does the thing and he's just like, sorry, you had to see that.
He's not trying to be funny though, like the robot in Rogue One, who's just like he's like, I'm gonna leave you here to die, lol. You know, which I love that robot. That was like the beginning of like the funny robot renaissance. It feels like. Because ever since then, we have a lot of funny robots now. Like there was some
funny robots.
But there's some I was watching recently that I was just like, oh, is that a funny robot? I think it is. There's something in it that had a funny robot recently. So.
Or you know what movie you would love where you love funny robots? Robot and Frank.
I've seen Robot and Frank.
Good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. With old ass Frank Langella. He's like, I hate everyone, including Cyclops, my son. Because it was Cyclops. The man that stars in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Star is Born.
The Star is Born. Yeah.
And then it's like, I hate everyone. I'm gonna teach this robot how to be a thief. Let's go, robot pal.
Because he was already a thief before, right?
Speaking of thieves, David, what'd you play?
That was a great movie.
What'd you buy?
Oh, I bought stuff. I was lying.
No. All right, you buy.
Calm down. All right, I just bought one thing. This was a disc-only PS2 lot, which I don't like buying disc-only games because most of the time they come messed up. But this one I bought because I had something I really wanted, so I took a chance. First one, World Heroes Anthology.
Yeah, I got that. It's good stuff.
Art of Fighting Anthology. I'm sure you got that too. Yep. I'm sure you do. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Have that. Yeah.
These are all pretty messed up though. Maximo Ghosts and Glory.
Don't have that. Never played those games.
This is the reason why I bought this, and this one actually is not too bad. It still has some scratches. I'll probably have to get it resurfaced. But Samurai Western.
Huh.
Bitch.
Nice.
Like a $90 game. Got it. $25.
Nailed it.
So there you go. That's it. Now, David, you can go.
All right. So I got a lot of shit. So digitally, I got Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
You didn't buy that, did you?
No.
Okay.
I got it as part of like the Epic giveaway thing that they were doing.
Yeah, I in hindsight, I should have just loaded up Epic Game Store and just got every game because there was so many fucking games they put out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I own all. I pretty much owned everything already in other platforms. So I'm like, whatever.
So I got that. I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Blasphemous, Ancestors Legacy, Phantom Doctrine. Fucking what's this game here? Dead in Vinland, Horizon Chase Turbo, Dark Future, X-Morph Defense, Aegis Defenders, Desert Child, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Hello Neighbor, Tower of Time, Steep. There's one other one that the new ukulele game, not the original, but the new one that just came out. Yeah, Possible Lair. And so that's what I got digitally. And then physically, one of them was spoiled by Adrian earlier, but yeah, I got the collector's edition for I.
Spoiled.
I could see Adrian's too, Pokemon Gale of Darkness. So
yeah.
And
apparently Christmas and my birthday were just a Spike Chunsoft event, because as I mentioned earlier, I also got Fire Pro Wrestling, which was also a Spike Chunsoft game. And then I got, pull this pile over here. I took advantage of the GameStop deal they have going on, the buy two get two.
I couldn't find anything I wanted.
There was a couple things that
I went there pretty early on the day of, and they didn't have any Switch shit. Like they did, but it wasn't anything I wanted. No Luigi's Mansion, no Pokemon. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, mine never has fucking anything for Switch, so
yeah,
I understand that pain. Dynasty Warriors 9.
I heard that one's terrible. It's like even compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I heard it was terrible, but from what I've heard, they've been doing a lot to try and patch and update it and make it better. Like, they finally added back in co-op, which I like Dynasty Warriors as a co-op experience. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll pick it up.
I have it on Xbox.
Dynasty Warriors 9? Gotcha.
It was, like, really cheap, so I just said, fuck it, I'll add it to the collection.
Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age.
Cool. Like
Shining Resonance Refrain.
Don't know what that is. That a part of the Shining franchise? Shining Force? Yep. Okay, I do know what that is. Kind of.
And Atelier Ferris.
Of course you did.
Because I'm working on slowly getting all the Atelier games.
All Japanese games, by the way. Just want to mention that.
Yeah.
All 4 of those Japanese.
Americans don't make video games.
Koei is Japanese, right? Okay, good.
Koei just make Tecmo. It's Japan.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's everything you got.
Nice. Yeah. So I'll show that one off right now since I had that in the corner. Got Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Came in with the manual. It was good.
Wow, Emmanuel.
Okay, yeah, no, that's actually a pretty hard game to get complete in box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some trading credit too, so it didn't even cost that much. $1.06. No.
Oh, whoa, that's your tax? Lucky.
No, 7.
Oh, ours is 8.
Oh, no, my computer screen. Oh, it's because I thought my computer screen turned off right now. I was just Leon chilling in the corner. Yeah, no. Before I get those, I had some digital games I ended up grabbing through all the sales. Actually, no. One that wasn't on sale that I bought was Inferno 2, which that was a game by Radiant Games on the Xbox Live Indies. And I was going through my Twitter, just clearing out a bunch of old follows that people I haven't tweeted in like 3-4 years. And I saw them. So I was like, oh, let me see what they've been up to. And this is the one game they have on Switch. And those things are shmups. Fucking incredible shmups. Like awesome shmups. That's all I made on Xbox Live Indies, but super awesome. You know what? It might not be shmup. It's a twin stick though.
Oh, all right.
It's one of those that it's $5. Go for it.
It does have anime girls?
What's the game called again?
It does?
Inferno 2.
Okay.
Anime girls.
What else did I get? I got Crossnick Plus. That was some game that's like.
What did you just say to me?
It's some puzzle game that has anime on it. There you go, David.
Oh!
I think. I don't know. I saw it for cheap, and it looked like a that like. I shout out to that comment that I saw on the video. What was it? If you see this game on sale, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of these.
All right.
Not a Hero I bought because that was like $3. Why not? My girlfriend ended up getting me Hypnospace Cowboy on Steam, so I'm super excited to play that. That one looks awesome. And then I ended up buying Telling Lies, which is like the spiritual successor to Her Story.
Right.
And then bought what the fuck is it called? I have to look it up right now. I just had it for a second. Let me look this up really quick. On the other side of things, while I look that up, I got Luigi Mansion 3.
Oh, cool.
GameStop was doing that buy two get two used. Did you go on that, Gore? Did you buy anything on that?
He wasn't listening. David, this is the thing. He doesn't pay attention to anything we fucking say.
No, I don't.
Literally just said I couldn't find anything at GameStop when I went.
I pay attention when you show up the actual game.
You probably weren't paying attention to David because you just explained it, even though he just said that's why he got all those games too.
No, I know David, because David was talking about how. Oh,
well, you explain it again if you just explain.
But
just in case you missed what David said 5 minutes ago.
Well, the reason why is because David also has those weird games.
Just admit you weren't listening to any of us. It's fine.
Yeah, I was.
I don't usually listen to any of you. So when you guys start talking about shit, I don't listen anyway.
No, he got a bunch of Japanese shit.
That was before he showed the GameStop stuff, though. This Chunsoft shit. Yeah, he got a bunch of GameStop shit. Yeah, you know that now.
No, I said Japanese stuff.
I said Japanese stuff first.
No, you did.
Boys, you're both pretty.
Well, what were you actually? What were you looking for though? Were there any games you
I was looking for no, they don't have it. Luigi's Mansion. I was looking for. I was looking for Pokemon. If they did have it, I'd be like, all right, fine.
You should have just told me because I looked actually and none of my GameStops in my state closed down.
Closed down? What do you mean?
Because GameStop had
No, my GameStop's closed down too. They just didn't have any.
No, I looked. There was a list of 200 that closed down in my state. None of the GameStops in my state actually closed down.
Okay. I mean, I only went to one. I didn't really give a shit that much. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not going to track them down. It also said online they didn't have any used copies of Luigi's Mansion 3 or Pokemon. The only one I really wanted was Luigi's Mansion 3 anyway, so.
You should, yeah, next time. But if you actually give a fuck about it, just let me know, because
sure.
That's what I do with my friends. So I got Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Luigi's Mansion 3, and what else? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And I just split it with a bunch of friends, so I got that. I essentially got that for $25.
What, Luigi's Mansion 3? Oh, you didn't buy you didn't keep the other ones?
No, I split it with friends, so we all just split 25 each.
I would told them to fuck off. I'm selling these online, baby. Hell yeah.
One of them really wanted what do you call it? Witcher 3 on Switch, but that only had like 3 copies.
That was another one. That was another one, but then I kept thinking about it. I'm just like, I don't really want to play this on the go. It's not really a game I want to play on the go. Just like Skyrim. Yeah. It's not really a game I want to play on the go. I want to play games
really a game you sit down and play.
Yeah, like for hours. Where the Switch only has about a 3-hour battery life, so
I could see wanting it if I had already played it on the other consoles.
True. If I want to play it again, though, I want to play it on 4K. I'm pretty sure they added HDR also. So
that's essential. I'm gonna sit my ass down for what, like 100 hours at that point. I'm gonna want to sit down and do that.
It's 300 if you want to complete it.
Shut 100%.
Up. It's around like 250. Well, actually, no. Yeah, with the DLC, it probably is around 300 now. It was already like 200 before the DLC came out.
No, so but I know people that have had that love that game and they're playing it again essentially with it.
Yeah, because Henry Cavill.
No, I mean people that even when that game came out on Switch, they just bought it again.
Oh yeah. But a lot of people are playing it now because of that Witcher.
Yeah, I think the numbers came out and there are more people concurrently playing it on Steam than when the game first launched.
That makes sense because you can get Witcher 3 now for like $5, some shit.
Contradiction. There you go.
Isn't that what?
That's the contradiction. That's the FMV game that came out. That's like a murder mystery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game came out like in.
Telling Lies though. Telling Lies has the guy from Upgrade in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that game was one of the ones that's getting the rounds as being one of the better games this year.
Yeah, I like that guy. He also did a movie recently that I liked.
What else did I get? I ended up getting this for $20. SNK, the 40th anniversary collection. That was the final GCU purchase I had. I was like at that point, I was just screaming. I was like, I kind of want I want to get one more deal. Fuck it.
Yeah, I have the collector's edition of that. It's a great collection of games.
Yeah. I've never actually delved into a bunch of the SNK stuff, but I've been really wanting to.
So. I love anything from SNK that isn't a fighting game, essentially.
Oh, you know, like Fatalman? What is it called?
Yeah, Fatalman.
Fatalman.
The Fatalman.
The Fatalman.
No, I've never been a big fan of Fatal Fury. I never really cared for King of Fighters. I played a little bit of Samurai Showdown back in the day, but
games to like those.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The execution barrier is part of the reason. I don't have the fucking patience for that.
You're old.
I played the newest Samurai Showdown. I was like, this is fun. Except the story
David,
mode.
have you played it?
Story mode.
I still haven't played the new Samurai Showdown now.
So fucking Gordon played Sam Show before you did?
Yeah, I was gonna pick it up, but they didn't have it at my GameStop, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm not getting that.
I rented it from GameFly, so.
It'll be one of those $10 games sometime this year.
It was fun from what I played. Oh yeah, it's already like, I mean, that was one of the games you can get for the 2 for 2 at GameStop. So technically, if you wanted to get like 4 $20 games for $40, that's $10 right there.
Should have got it, David. You fucked up.
Should have did it. You fucked up.
You bought GameStop.
You bought a bunch of anime.
You should have fucking told me.
Yeah, you should have told him, man. He would have totally got it for you.
I wasn't charge you $25 for it. About it.
I have like probably 8 or 9 GameStops.
I can tell.
20-minute drive with me.
He's heartbroken. I can tell. Look at him.
Hey, look at him.
He's really sad right now. It's okay. Yeah.
Last thing I got
was... He's wiping the tear off his cheek.
I got this at GameStop. The GameStop exclusive bundle of a farming simulator.
Why?
And
I got that too.
Hunting simulator.
I didn't pick it up. I didn't pick it up yet. So
it's okay. So it's the GameStop bundle, right? Here's their bundle. They just fucking.
Oh, is that what they do? That's not what it's supposed to look like, though. I've seen the actual bundle.
No, that's how it is. People, that's the way they've been doing it.
I mean, to be fair, you're actually getting a game that's wrapped in plastic from them when it's new, so.
Yeah, no, like because on the website it shows like a box like half and half, like that's not what it is.
I thought I saw that on like in some store. I thought I saw it in Target.
This is their fucking bundle.
You sure they just didn't give you 2 separate ones and say fuck it?
No, I knew this going into it because I looked up when I was reading that because people were like, is it 2 carts or 1? And everyone's like, no, they just fucking.
I knew it was. I thought it was gonna be like 1 cart and then the other one's DLC.
Look at that! Look at that regular price right there.
That's good.
Why did you buy that?
How much did I got it for?
I'm spoiling it. It was $10. It was $10. Just
say $10. Like $10.
I wish you were fucking with them. It wasn't actually. You stupid idiot. Yeah, it was $10. So $2 $5 Switch games. Why not?
I bought it too. Hey, if anything, it's good to have a replacement case.
And I wanted the better version of Stardew Valley.
Those are fighting words. All right, Gore. This is the one time you and I agree on something. Let's kick Adrian's ass.
David, the more boring, fucking repetitive, generic version of Stardew Valley.
Exactly.
With no characters, no personality.
If you want to talk to people, go for it. I just want to fucking farm.
No good anything. No combat. Terrible controls. Fucking ugly, boring shit. Probably runs horrible on Switch.
You say this while you have a copy waiting for you.
Yeah, well, I got it for Hunting Simulator, obviously.
Yeah, because you love the hunted. You're just like.
Oh yeah. Well, that one sucked, but this one's gonna be better. Actually, I have that on Xbox One. Pretty sure I have that one on Xbox One. The Hunting Simulator.
Sure you do.
I do, actually. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not. I don't know where it is. Somewhere. Somewhere.
Why do you lie so much?
Because you're here and I want to impress you.
Anyway, I just like that price is originally $80. In which case, who the fuck bought that?
Well, I guess that makes sense because they both came out probably as 40.
Who the fuck bought that? No, for $80?
Yeah, you did. You lied.
You
really wanted it.
I bought it yesterday, actually. I'm just hiding all my fucking sorrow about it.
Yeah, you bought it yesterday. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be $10. I'm not paying that much. I'm paying $80. Like a real man.
Hard-earned cash for a hard-earned working day game.
But then you register
on sale price.
Then you register these games and you get a free 60 cents from each of them.
Oh my god! Well, 40, right?
Is it 40? Do they scale it?
Well, I think they scale it for how much the games are worth.
I wasn't sure if they actually scaled.
So if they're $10, you get $10, 10%. I mean, 10-cent thing or whatever. So
I know. Well, I know they do that for digital games. I'm not sure if they had the ability to do that for physical games.
They do that for digital games?
Yeah, you get coins depending on how much you spent on that game.
Do you?
Yeah, and digital games give you more.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Digital games give you.
I don't usually pay attention to the coins I get.
And then if you want a little savings tip.
Little
savings tip.
If you want the full coins, like you get like, what is it? If you buy a full digital game, it's like 300 coins you get or something like that. So you get $3 back essentially. If you want the full thing and it just went on sale, check to see if Amazon or GameStop have the digital code up. If you buy the digital code off Amazon or GameStop, they'll give you the full price of the full coins as if you spent full price on it.
This podcast bring you the life hacks.
There you go. Yeah, life hack. Hack. Get your extra $1. There you go. Hunting simulator and trains.
Adrian, you're
I
ruined.
I like how this one's actually the Nintendo Switch edition. This one, nah, fuck it. You get the full shit.
That's the full shit, man. You know why? Because that game probably sucked anyway, so it could run on a Switch. The other one had to be scaled down because look at all these crops.
I was reading a review before I left. It said that the hunting simulator one actually runs pretty well. The only thing that actually slows down is when you start popping into all the menus and stuff that it starts having slow down. But the actual game itself runs well.
I just figured the game sucks, so who cares? Because
I really just I want you to unironically love Farming Simulator to the point where you're just playing that. You become one of those guys.
I played Farming Simulator once, and I was done after that. That was fucking excruciatingly boring.
I was so done. I still bought it.
I don't have it yet. I bought it for Hunting Simulator. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna pretend everything I kill is David now, just for that.
That's an act of aggression, Gore. I feel offended.
That's okay.
Should. I've always wanted to play the fucking Euro Truck Simulator. Cause I don't know why. That always felt really cool to me. The way just pop in a podcast, just fucking chill out, drive some fucking trucks.
Well, you could play so many games and do that. You can play Stardew Valley and do that. But boring. I mean,
it doesn't have.
I don't like it. It's boring.
It doesn't have a radio station. You can't just flip over to it
Fuck off. Turn on Grand Theft Auto, get in a car, play it, and then minimize the window and play Stardew Valley.
And just don't run into anyone.
Yeah, if someone bumps into you, hey fucker!
Hey fucker. No, I don't know.
You know
I always.
Everybody's a dickbag in Grand Theft Auto. You know how it is.
It's always funny how minds work with that though. Where if you're connected to a reward with it, like when you're with a job, like a monetary value, if you're driving like a truck with that, it becomes a job. But some people just fucking love it, like when they're not getting paid for it for like a hobby. It just turns into a different thing where people just fucking, I can't wait to go home and play fucking Euro Truck Simulator, and they just drive that shit all day. They buy the whole fucking actual steering wheel and everything on it.
Oh, because there's no threat. You know what I mean? Like in real life, driving a truck like that, you have to make sure, you don't run over a human or a car or an animal. I'm sure you have to worry about that in the game, but if it happens, you're like, oh, oopsie. Oh, did I do that? Shit.
I don't know.
I'm sure driving a truck is really fun in real life. If you had just a road and that's it, and you are sure there's nothing on the road. Now I bet it's fun, like fucking driving a giant truck.
There's just times like that where especially driving games, I get into a zone with it where I just that was me in fucking Fuel for a while, where I would just drive around that fucking open world, and I would just play all the podcasts I wanted to. There were 2 achievements in it where I was driving on opposite ends of the grids to the other sides of it, and it took a long time. I forget how many hours it took.
Well, when you fill the world with nothing, then you can make any land and world big, right? Like Skyrim, the reason why everybody was so impressed by that game is because they had things to do. Right. Where Fuel.
No, I'm not even saying Fuel. Yeah. If it was like anything like the actual, because if you play the actual racing modes where there's twisters everywhere and shit like that, if they have that shit going on in the fucking open world, cool. But none of that shit actually happens in open world. You're just
you find buildings sometimes, fences. You can crash through the fences and all of that. That's about it. Like there's bushes. Like, whoa, there's a bush. Was there any animals in Fuel?
Nope.
Like that? No, I didn't think so because I don't remember.
I don't
remember running them over. So
I spent a lot of birds or fucking rats running around when there's fucking tornadoes popping out everywhere.
Imagine a Twisted Metal game that was like MMO. That was that size.
Imagine a Twisted Metal game right now.
No, that's okay. The last one sucked.
No, I'd be but maybe now it'll be good.
The last one, I don't know what the fuck they did, but like there was something about that last Twisted Metal that I just fucking hate.
It was not good.
Like it had everything you wanted. Except it sucked. I don't know what happened. It just wasn't fun.
Speaking of racing, I don't know if I played this last week or this week. I ended up going into the Forza Horizon 4 Battle Royale.
Yep.
That one's actually a cool little fun mode. You drop in.
It seems like a neat idea.
Yeah. And it's not really stressful either because it's just jamming around with the Forza Horizon 4 soundtrack. And you can pop into games pretty now and then, and then while you wait, you can still race around in your own world and kind of just do whatever you want.
It's a free update, right?
Yeah. Super cool though. You can find your drops and it's awesome when you don't actually land it anywhere. It just pops you somewhere random. No, that's a lie. It gives you a couple seconds on a map to drag where you want to stop or where you want to park.
Okay.
And you just start right there. And it's super fun when you find a really good drop right away, and you find the first unlucky asshole there with his fucking lame ass car. You're like, oh, let's race, bitch. But then it's not that bad though, because then you're racing through trees. Sometimes you gotta actually avoid that shit. So it's fun. I like that mode a lot actually. I also just want to play more Forza Horizon. But
how many people can play at once?
72 or 74.
So is there the occasional like you're colliding with other people racing at the same time? Or does it separate you from the game and you're in your own world?
No. So you're definitely like you will see two people racing at one time. Like if you're driving, you'll see two cars kind of going at it. But the world's kind of big enough, and I haven't gotten that far in the game into a battle royale that I got to see a lot more cars going. But like whenever you drive it up and you're, I want to race that guy, and it has like a giant X above him or something like that, it means that he's actually gonna race or something right there.
Right. Okay.
It's fun though. I actually like that mode a lot. And then that's it.
That's that. Podcast over.
Podcast is officially over.
We did it, Reddit.
Reddit did it. We got the body.
So let's see. So I have, and you guys can discuss whether or not you want to keep people in or not. But I have, for the trivia this week, we're gonna kind of do what we did a little bit last week, but more actual facts. Is I pulled up Business Insider and we got the best-selling games of 2019 up.
Okay.
The top 10.
Huh. Now, are these games that were released in 2019 or just
yes.
only games that were released in 2019?
Like no, let me look through really quick.
So no Mario Kart
GTA
8.
5.
Yeah, no Mario Kart 8 because I know that still sells really well on Switch.
Yeah, these are only 2019 releases. So what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna give me 10 of the games that you guys are thinking on it. Do the same thing as last week where it's points per.
No, this has to be retail games, right? It's not like microtransactions. That doesn't count.
No, like Fortnite or whatever, like that kind of.
So
Apex, Apex is not on here.
Apex isn't. Well, even though it could be, I guess now because it's a retail game, but kinda. But I'm sure they didn't sell enough.
Anyway, so do you guys want to do it separately? Does it matter? You guys give a fuck?
I guess do it separately.
Yeah. I guess because I don't know.
Nah, fuck it. We'll go back and forth. Why not? Let's just do that. Make it simpler.
But if you say something that I was gonna say,
that's
fine. Feeling.
Okay. Well, does anyone have like a list? You guys want to have a couple?
I have a few games I agree.
I'm gonna wing it.
Well, I'm gonna wing it too.
All right.
I can't even remember what release.
Okay, well then you're not gonna wing it. You need to give me 10 games. You can't even list 10 games right now. So
just listing 10 games. Yeah, we're not doing it in order, right?
No.
Okay, good. Thank God. All right. So who wants to go first? David, you go.
Let's do it. Let's do it separately because I think it'd be funnier to see. Okay. I forgot about what.
I'm just gonna look up the list of games, or Adrian, gonna look up a list of games.
I don't think he just said he's gonna wing it.
Yeah, no, fuck off.
Well, Adrian just said you should fucking go ahead and find.
In your brain.
Well, yeah, I was about to say. So I'm gonna go first, and you get like fucking 10 minutes.
No, you don't get to do that.
Some bullshit.
So here's the thing. I don't fucking trust you, David. So here's what's gonna happen: is you're gonna hop out this call and you're gonna put your hands on that TV behind you. Yeah.
I mean, I can play on a game over here.
No, I don't give a fuck. Put your fucking hands on that TV.
He could just go first too. I guess that would.
No, he can't think of 10 games. He needs to.
I'm probably. No, I'm not gonna have to think of 10 games either way. So let's just let me go first.
Think.
I got a few.
No,
right now, but I don't got 10.
I'm just gonna go first. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Okay, we could just go at the same time. Just do that. We both say ours at the same time.
Yeah.
Count us down. Okay, I don't know what we're doing. You're the host. So I don't fucking care.
Dave, play a game, and then we'll come. Well, I want you guys. I still want to hear. I kind of think the charm is gonna be see who forgot about what games.
Sure.
I'm gonna forget about all of them, so it's fine.
Oh, good. So then just take your headset off right now, and I'll tell you when to come back. He's mad. He's pissed. All right, he didn't fly his switch.
He didn't.
He's going to Robot's phone.
Wait, he didn't turn off his mic either. So
that's fine. All right. Gore, give me some games.
We don't hear a little something in the background. What? Cheating is what I meant.
Oh, okay. A little some. All right, go ahead.
All right, first one, Pokemon, whichever. I don't give a fuck. Shield and Sword, whatever. I guess they both count. Do they count together, or you have to say one?
I don't know.
I'll say Sword if they count.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon games are always congealed together.
Together? Okay, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say Resident Evil 2 remake. Like that had a whole year, so that's probably up there somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Borderlands 3.
Okay.
Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Jedi. Call of Duty. Black Ops Modern Warfare Remastered Edition, or whatever it's called. He didn't turn his mic off. Wait, how many am I up to?
He has a remote right now. Yeah, 5 right now.
5? Okay. That has to be another Switch game.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's jacking it. Leave him alone. Yeah.
Already?
Put your hands up! I don't trust you. Oh, wait,
no, he thinks.
Alright. You got yeah, I get it.
Oh, Jeebus.
while he looked at his phone really quick as the fucking light passed by.
He's trying to.
He's going to heaven right now.
Walk towards the light. Who cares?
All right, go ahead.
There's another Switch game I'm forgetting.
Wow, why do you guys take 45 minutes? I'm getting tired.
I'm gonna say NBA 2K, whatever, 20, I guess. Okay. That's easy. FIFA, also put FIFA. Is this worldwide or is this just America?
Let me check.
This is America. Don't you be dripping now. You know.
It's NPD, which I think is.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's. I think that's just worldwide, isn't it? I don't know, because I think it means something. I don't know what NPD stands for. I don't think it's like. I don't think it means like North America.
I'm looking up stats right now. Let's see.
I forgot what NPD is for.
Let me check that really quick. Does NPD?
I know the definition of NPD is something weird, like you wouldn't think of. You'd think it'd be like something database or something, but it's not.
It operates in 20 countries.
Okay, so not worldwide.
Also, I looked back and it just gave me a couple different things about it. It's saying that Pokemon is not congealed.
Okay, so it's separately.
Sword and Shield are being counted separately.
And also, I don't think they count digital sales. They do, but Nintendo doesn't tell people what their digital sales are. So I'll still say Pokemon Sword.
Okay.
Anyway, what was I up to? 5 still?
1, 2. Let me tell you what you have: Pokemon Sword, Resident Evil 2, Borderlands 3, Jedi Fallen Order, Modern Warfare, NBA 2K20, FIFA 20. So you got 3 more left.
Okay. No, I don't think the NHL games sell that well. I guess Madden. Put Madden in there. That's probably the least of those 30 sports games. What else came out in October? Outer Worlds, but I don't think that'll be up there, especially with that Game Pass. November. Death Stranding. That'll probably be like number 10 or something. I don't think it's sold as well as they were expecting. One more. What came out earlier this year? Don't Make Cry. I think that'll be up there. Maybe that Monster Hunter DLC. I wonder if that would count. I mean, it came out physical. I don't know if it would be in there though. I'll say yes. I was gonna say Luigi's Mansion 3, but I'll say that because I don't know. Because I know Monster Hunter was like a huge seller last year, like huge. It was like top 5 of that year, I think.
All right.
I'm back.
Now that you saw the light, go for it.
Yeah, you saw the light.
Did I though?
Yeah, we saw it.
All right, David. 10 games.
I got through.
Okay,
Dragon Quest 11.
You obviously didn't even take time to fucking.
No, he played a video game. He's playing farming.
No, I was thinking. I'm gonna say fucking Dragon Quest 11. I'm gonna say Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Outer Worlds, Pokemon Sword, and Shield. I'm gonna combine them into one thing.
So you can't. So we went.
I guess you could say both of them, right? I didn't think about that. I should put both of them on my list.
Yeah, you can put both. So they're not congealed.
Okay, so Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
So you're gonna go with both of them. Do you want to do that? Since we didn't talk about that.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
There's a Call of Duty that came out this year, I imagine.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
You knew there was one.
Okay, you got 4 more left.
We'll throw in the fucking Spyro collection that came out. Came out this year, right?
No. I think it came out on Switch this year. Came out on Switch this year, but no.
Yeah, if it came out on Switch, do you want to keep it on there, or do you want to?
Yeah, it came out on Switch and PC. I'll keep it. Fuck it.
Okay.
What else came out this year?
Nothing. You nailed it. That's the top 10. All 7 of them.
Kingdom Hearts 3. That came out this year.
Oh, no, I forgot. Thank God that came out this year. Thank God I forgot about that one. There was something else that came out the same day as Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll say that.
Resident Evil 2 Remake.
I don't know why I said it. I didn't think you'd actually get that because he's bad at releases.
And...
You're just teasing him, just like, yeah, you're not gonna get this. Oh, fucking got it.
Devil May Cry 5. That came out.
I was gonna say that too, but I was like, I don't know. I know it sold well, but I don't know if it sold as well.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you off the bat right now is that I had a cheat in this. There's one game you guys couldn't get because I can't tell you, otherwise you would have gotten it. Is that they lumped up Smash Bros in this.
Oh.
So I didn't want it. So it's pretty much a list of 9, but I gave you guys 10 chances on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
They stopped counting before December, I guess.
I guess that, but then you can't really say that like, oh, it Smash the best selling in 2018 when it had less than a month to.
Yeah, but they say the same thing for stuff that was November also.
Yeah, but November also has Black Friday to at least work off of.
Yeah, but most games for that come out in November, at least the good ones, don't get sold. Like Jedi didn't get sold during Black Friday at all. I think Death Stranding maybe 50. I think when it was Black Friday.
Right.
Anyway.
So that was number 8 on their list. They do have this listed in numbers. Give me a second, because I'm getting calls on Skype.
Stop it. All
right.
Hey, if you're doing drugs, stop it.
Yeah.
Get some help.
All right, number 10. Neither of you guys had this. Anthem.
Wow, really? That's embarrassing.
Anthem actually sold well, but it didn't sell well enough to what they were wanting it or expecting.
No, I bet they were expecting it also top 3 somewhere.
Wasn't as playable as they were hoping.
Right.
Yeah, and we're also not counting games that had microtransactions and also games that were not released this year. If we counted both of those, I'm sure it'd be in the maybe still the top 20.
Right, but it still sold decently. But the thing is, it didn't hit expectations.
How many sales?
At all.
How many actually sales did they say?
I don't think it's gonna.
I guess like 3 million. I'd say 3 million copies. Obviously, $2 million. Okay. It'd be fun.
Okay. Number 9. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So you guys both have a point on there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put you guys up here right now.
Thank you.
You think? All right, 8 was Smash. 7, neither of you guys got, was Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
Yep.
I forgot that game came out.
Yeah, a lot of people did, I think. Number 6, only one of you guys got. And unfortunately, Gore, it was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, that's icky.
Of course, Kingdom Hearts itself.
This one, neither of you guys got. I'm surprised Gore didn't get this. Is Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh yeah, shit.
It didn't have Dark Khan, so we forgot about it.
Yeah, my favorite character. That was only in one of the crossovers.
this was only Gore got this one. Borderlands 3.
Ah, we're tied.
Let's see.
This Resident Evil 2 isn't in there. Unless it's really top 3.
Number 3. Madden NFL 20, which Gore got.
I forget about sports games.
Which I have a feeling the next 2 are going to be.
Good. Number 2, NBA 2K20.
And Call of Duty? Is Call of Duty number 1?
Number 1's Call of Duty.
Okay. FIFA being not there makes sense.
So as it was saying with Pokemon, was that Sword and Shield are 2 separate versions, and they counted separately. If they were counted together, they would have outsold Fallen Order and Anthem. And they would have earned the 8th spot. Together, they are the highest grossing launch of any Pokemon game, but separated, they weren't able to break that list.
Gotcha. Oh well, sucks to be them.
Modern Warfare earned more than 600 million. By the way, this is Business Insider. I think I mentioned that already, though. Modern Warfare earned more than 600 million during its opening weekend in October. Had the best digital.
Yeah, no, it beat Joker. It beat Joker in its first weekend. Did you know that? Because they fucking said that like it was a big deal.
Fucking movies, yeah. The $6 game.
Some little drama. Some little drama about Batman villain didn't do as well as the biggest fucking video game franchise ever. That was on 3 different
$60 per copy of getting that game too.
Yeah.
Whereas you go like anywhere from like $6 to like $13 for a ticket for Joker.
Yeah.
So I think the Joker is a little more impressive. Yeah, grow up. Activision.
Let's see.
Stop making money.
Switch dominated video game hardware sales for 2019. The Switch Lite pushed the console.
I heard that did really well.
Yeah, it pushed over to 40 million.
My cousin got one. My cousin got one. I held it. And I was like, it felt like holding like a maybe a PSP.
You know,
like weird. It was like, this is too small.
My girlfriend wants a Switch, and I kind of want to get her a Switch Lite, but
Switch Lite's really good. Actually, I really like
it. I feel it's a great form factor, but I don't trust the Joy-Cons. They still drift.
Yeah, they do have the drift. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same Joy-Cons. So.
Yeah, so I think
analog sticks. I guess they're not Joy-Cons anymore.
So what I'm hoping for is that the Switch Pro gets announced hopefully next month or this month now. There's gonna be a direct. GameStop got the SKUs, which happens all the time right before a direct.
It makes sense. Every 3 or 4 months we get a direct, right? And it's been 3 or 4 months since the last one. So.
Yeah, but January actually it was February last month. January has always been a big Nintendo month, aside from last year, which they waited till February for that. But January every time a Switch direct is about to happen, GameStop gets flooded with a bunch of just unknown SKUs, and that just happened recently. So I think it happened today. So we got a direct coming probably next week, if not that, the week after.
I really do hope a pro version gets revealed, because I would fucking love an upgraded, fucking better performing Switch, and then be able to mod my current one.
Yeah, I'd hand this down, and the only thing I'd be happy because I dropped it on my trip last year, and there's like a small little blue backlight where if you hit if you hit a screen, it's like a little backlight on it.
Yeah.
Bugs, but it's not a big deal. But it'd be nice to swap that out.
Mine makes this like creaky noise whenever I move the Joy-Cons a little bit.
Is that? And I showed this already, but the vent broke.
Oh yeah.
Not that it matters. Like it
yeah.
Really fucking
but how did the teeth break, by the way? Like,
I don't know.
Did you land it right on it? I guess on
this might have been a break that happened right when that thing happened, but I don't know what happened.
Maybe.
That. This thing's seen better days, but I mean.
Poor little guy.
I mean, hey, for being a handheld though, those things are still
almost 3 years old.
If it was not for the Joy-Con drift, I would say this is probably one of Nintendo's best work of consoles. But
yep.
This March it'll be 3 years.
Good 3 years.
March 3rd. March 3rd, I went to go see Logan and had my Switch. Remember?
Logan was a damn good movie.
Yeah, and I had my Switch there in the theater.
I remember I wasn't sure if I was...
Watch it. I was like, oh, this Logan movie's really good.
I remember I wasn't sure if I was
holding it up.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna get a Switch or not. And then last second I was like, you know what, fuck it, but the pre-orders were sold out. But I had a friend that had a extra pre-order. We just happened to have an extra one.
I didn't have that, so I had to wait outside for 5 hours and with a bunch of.
That's the good shit. That's the fun.
That was fun. There was one guy that was just like, I'm bored, and he just like took a thing out of his bag. I was like, oh, but then he was just like. It was like a mini speaker and stuff. Started playing like ridiculous music.
Uh-oh. See, if only the Switch was out back then. if only the Switch was available during the Switch launch, then you could have just been popping your Switch out and just.
When I was I don't know. Every time I go, it's the same game style. I did the same thing for the PSVR because I didn't have it, like a pre-order. I wanted to get it. That one I actually wanted to get, but the pre-order sold out like instantly. So I was like, shit. So I waited in front of that one for a few hours. And for some reason, every time I go there, I get some weird people, I guess. Because the PSVR had like this guy that was like really big into gaming, but he was like a professor. Think of like a white dude, white hair, like beard, and like think of the most generic professor ever. Right. And he was just talking about, yeah, man, I really want to get this game that's called like I forgot what he was talking about. It was like some robot, like dinosaur game. He was like talking to me about it. I was like, oh yeah, it looks cool.
I was hoping in the back of my head that David was about ready to fucking launch out with that answer, but he even looked.
I forgot what it was called. It was like a. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. It's like a rare game now.
What's the longest you guys? Well, I don't know if David, have you waited in line for a console before?
The only time I've done that was the PSP launch.
How long? What's the longest you guys have waited in line?
10 minutes.
PS4, because I had it probably wasn't as long, but it was November, so it was fucking cold, and I didn't have my pre-order, and I was really scared I wasn't gonna get it, so that made it feel longer, because I was just like, oh, I hope this wasn't not worth it, because in front of GameStop when I did the last 2 times for the PSVR and Switch, I knew I was definitely getting it because they had like 10 non-pre-orders. I was like number 5 in line, so I was like, I'm definitely getting it. But like PS4, they kept coming out and saying like, yeah, we don't know if we have enough for every one of you. We don't know. I'm like, how do you not know? It was like, really? How do you not know? And that was in front of a Best Buy.
I don't know what the thought process is behind doing all that.
Yeah, so I of course I didn't get it then, and then I went on Amazon and they had it in stock. Like the minute it went up, like actually went up, and I was like, oh, all right, and I got it like 2 days later. I was like, should have just fucking did that.
Yeah, I always get everything off of Amazon for shit like that. I don't like going to stores and waiting in line.
I was afraid. I was afraid it was gonna be like Wii all over again because everybody wanted the PS4. So I was just like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get this for like months.
So
and then I bought it, played Knack once, and then it collected dust since.
That's it. You know what? That's what happened because I pre-ordered both of them I pre-ordered both of them on Amazon as soon as they were available.
I pre-ordered Xbox. That's for damn sure.
I pre-ordered the Xbox. I pre-ordered the PS4 as well. But it took. I was like trying to convince myself. I was like, I'll play it, right? And then I think the only 2 games I had pre-ordered was, or the only 2 games I planned was Madden and Resogun. And I'm like, no, that's not fucking worth it. So I waited until Bloodborne, or no, what was it? I think The Order came out with that bundle.
Yeah, you waited a little while. I remember that.
I was
like the only person.
Yeah, you were the only one.
Yeah.
And that was a good tax return I got. I got the PS4 with that thing, and then I got my Sumo Lounge. They both came out like the same day too. I was like, oh, that's a good day.
Good day to
good
chill
day.
out,
popped in the order, took it right back out.
Yeah, which is great because it's a movie, so you don't even need to do anything. You just rest. Yeah. Press the X button sometimes.
How long were you in line for that?
For PS4, probably 3-4 hours. Not as long, but it felt longer because I didn't have a good time.
Did you get shocked at 3 or 4 hours waiting in line?
Yeah.
I had to.
Oh boy,
Gerard met me. My friend Gerard met me like halfway through, so it felt a little bit less agonizing, but it was still like. But when I was waiting for PSVR and Switch, it was fun because those people were fun. The professor guy was fun to talk to. He wasn't a professor; he just looked like one. I think he was a professor. He might have actually been a professor, but he just looked like one. So I was just like talking to him. He's just like, "Yeah, we like VR games." I'm like, "Cool." He was like 55 or something. It was fun talking to him. But the Switch one, it was just fun because everybody was there like my age, like, let's play some music, and he took the thing out of his bag. Luckily they didn't.
I actually have 2 long line waits. The one that you guys would fucking roll your eyes at, that was the Amiibo one.
I know that one.
That one was Target. That was, I think, 19 hours.
Holy fuck! Why?
I might be wrong. I might be 17. 19 or 17. I'm getting mixed up with something.
Jesus Christ.
That was when Amiibo was fucking like scarce as shit. But I had friends that were like, "Oh, we're doing anything the next day?" No, fuck it, let's go. So we got some, and it was the Target that had like an overpass, like it was there was an underground parking lot, so we were able to get good seats. And there was a bunch of people hanging out there, and we ordered pizzas and hanging out all night. And that was awesome because there were some people in there that were waiting a long ass time. Well, I shouldn't say awesome. It's actually kind of fucked up. Is people were waiting a long time, and they had 4 Robins and 4 Lucina Amiibos each.
Yeah.
And there was a line of 30 people. And the way they were doing it, where they were confused, like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So they were like, all right, the way we could do this is each person in line can select up to 2 Amiibos, and if you want more, you can go to the back of the line and come back for more. And then I think I was first in line. My best friend was second. This random guy was third, and then my other friend showed up at fourth. And we both looked back at the line. And we're like, you know what we're here for. So I don't know what to tell you guys. And those mules did not show up for fucking years.
Yep. You can get them now.
The line, and I waited. No, I think it might have been super hard still, like for a while, but
you can probably get them cheaper though.
Yeah.
I'm sure people try to sell those for hundreds.
First edition ones fucking went for a lot too.
Yeah, they did.
I
got my Robin. I got Robin, I think.
I waited 17 hours in line for the Wii. That was I had went to Walmart and it was a line. I saw one of my friends from high school. So I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Oh, so this is the line?" He's like, "Yeah, but they're already done with these. They already handed all the numbers." I'm like, "Well, all right." So then then Best Buy is like across the street from Walmart. All right, cool. So my mom drove me, and it was my best friend at the time in high school. We were both wanting to get one. So she drove us to the Best Buy, and there was a long line out there too. And we're like, so we walked up and said, how many do you guys have? And they're like, "Oh no, we already sold out. There's already enough people here." Like, all right, I guess that sucks. So we walked back, and then someone in line's like, "No, listen to them. They have a lot in the fucking back. Like, you're good." All right, cool, whatever. So we just trusted this random person. All right. So that was November 2006. Right. That was fucking cold as shit. And then there was and what happened is because Walmart did a midnight launch, and we didn't think that Best Buy we didn't think we were gonna wait that long. We're like, oh, Best Buy's gonna open like at midnight, right? We just thought that. We just didn't even fucking question it. And then the guy's like locking up. We're like, so you guys gonna open back up in a couple hours? They're like, no, we open like at 10 tomorrow. We're like, fuck. And by that, the line got really long behind us. We're like, well, I guess we're stuck here. So we started hanging out, and then some people from the GameStops or Walmart came by with the Wii. They're like, "Hey, look what we got!" And there was people at Circuit City across the street from the Best Buy at the time. There were people waiting in line for that, and no one was cutting in line or anything. So you're able to like walk around, do whatever the fuck you wanted. So we would just like walk around, talking to people at Circuit City. We went to the Walmart, started grabbing stuff like at midnight. It was a fun time. Every line I have is like pretty all right.
Yeah. My PS4 one wasn't. Who would have figured a bunch of Sony fanboys were boring?
There was a time where I was at the Toys R Us waiting for Greninja, and that was like I got up early that morning. I was like, I'm awake, fuck it, I'll go. It was kind of cold, but I'm just chilling out there with my 3DS, and there were people in front of us playing Smash. I was like, oh, cool, and they're like, oh, do you have Smash? I'm like, sure, and then we played, and I beat them, and the guy in the tent's like. Or someone else, one of them tells that guy, "Hey, this guy's really good." Complain, but like, I'll fucking beat him, and then he lost to me too. And then we didn't. And I was like, "Oh, cool." So we just said hi, and then I ended up seeing him at the Target line, and then we became friends that time. He was like, "Hey, what happened is he showed up at that line. He's like, we're talking about Smash. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Evo." I was like, "Oh, cool. I need to ride to Evo." He's like, "Oh, well, come with us. Come on. We got some extra room in the car. We got extra room at Vegas." All right, cool. So we just went to Evo with this guy that we set up there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
and you didn't get murdered. That's good. Yeah. That's really.
We're still friends.
He didn't pull anything out of his bag.
He didn't say, "Well, I'm bored," and pull something out of.
It's not exactly how it went, obviously.
I like the idea.
Like, I'm bored, and he pulled some.
Yeah, I know. No, in my head. Don't even explain. In my head, that's what I want.
I'm bored.
This didn't happen during Joker.
That's true.
Jesus.
It did.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened at Joker. I bet more stuff happened in Charlie's Angels than it did in fucking
we
Joker.
We talked about this in the podcast, David. But I love that meme where it's a stick figure with CNN as the head, poking a stick figure with Joker as the head, saying, "Hey, come on, just fucking do something." And Joker's like, "No."
No. Yeah, he's like, you know.
What would you say? You're like, yeah, people were complaining about that. We're just fucking dancing on steps now and hanging out.
That's the thing that happened. Like maybe a couple weeks later, most of anything that happened was just people on Instagram making a video of them dancing on those steps. And
the neighbors got pissed.
Yeah, it's like fuck off. Yeah, Joker, we got it. All right.
Can you imagine if you were working if you lived there and you were like, you look at the movie, you're like, how. Fuck.
Oh fuck! You already look at like the movie's not even out yet. You already saw the trailer that had those stairs. You look outside and there's already like 5.
You're driving home
there.
And you see people.
It had that shot in the trailer, so immediately you know those are my stairs. It's like oh shit, because I saw all the filming there.
They should have pulled a Breaking Bad and just like fucking put fences up everywhere and say do not come in here.
I can only assume like it was probably worse back when The Exorcist came out with those stairs.
Probably.
Yeah, because I mean now you have like people don't like stop giving a shit about a movie after like 5 minutes after seeing it. So back then,
Right.
though, Exorcist was like the shit. Yeah, good.
So, with we're just gonna skip any news because again it's slow news week.
Yeah.
We are gonna do.
Who won, by the way?
Oh, you
Obviously
won
you.
because you call all the sports games.
All right.
Yeah, if I would have remembered
what's the
sports were a
ranking?
thing.
Oh yeah, points now are at Gore at 29, David at 21 and a half.
There's still
we wrap this in April. Maybe I'll do some wild card bonus rounds, see what we're gonna do here. Maybe spice it up a little bit for David, see if we give him a chance, or make it worse. Maybe I gave David revenge.
Make it worse.
It helped Gore that time. Remember that?
The only time I did
think
really good was the music shit.
I think I still have another music one ready too, just in case we ever have a slow week.
Music one he does well. Well, I don't know about but he does better than me.
I was gonna say, aside from that one where I got swearing it was fucking Mortal Kombat, it was GoldenEye. That one.
And you stayed on it for a fucking minute.
Oh, I won that one, right? Because
David was so fucking like, we're just like, no, stay on here. I'm gonna fucking get this. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shaolin monks.
Also, and I threw the idea to you, but I never actually got a response. Gore was being fucking little sassy pants. Do you guys want to do the like rewatch E3 videos and kind of?
I think it'd be kind of neat for when the PS5 and the Xbox Series X come out to go through and kind of do reactions to each console before it. Just kind of do the history leading up to what this console is.
I don't even know about history. I would love to just at least watch do a live
reaction.
That's
what I mean. It's still just kind of like.
I wouldn't mind rewatching the Xbox one to make fun of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because what happened is last night I was kind of just going through a YouTube binge, and my girlfriend had never actually seen how the Xbox One was announced. I was like, that's, So yeah, no, and I watched it. I stopped.
You did tell her that you were a big fan of it, though, right?
Oh, I still pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I believe it too.
I believe. I knew they were having a phase. It was a little phase they had to grow out of.
That lasted years.
Because she doesn't really ever like watch actual E3 like we do. So I went through, showed her Mr. Caffeine, showed her.
Yikes!
Yeah, she was.
Poop on your tooth.
I had to turn off Konami. She was getting really upset that she was still watching it. She's like, I don't want to watch it.
No, you need to watch the edited down version.
No, we did. But she was like having anxiety over like how bad it was.
Oh no, it was amazing.
Just how
true. Nobody pauses.
99 Nights too.
Wow. Yeah.
Fuck you,
I love that guy. Tak Fuji's great. So. That's the guy.
There goes Pokemon.
Yeah. I love the one where the guy's just like, he's like, I don't know what he's saying, but he backs off just like one mini step away, and then lets the other guy pass by him to talk on the mic, but he's like right there, so he's just giving him the fucking evil stare.
I do really want to. I think we should. Like this is breaking behind the camera a bit, but we don't have any backup episodes. We've been literally recording every week so far. But we should have at least like one backup episode in case something bad happens. It's like, all right, we're good. Don't worry about that.
I don't think
I do really want to. Not January. January I got stuff with a bunch of shit that we're gonna do. Maybe February before all the shit happens in March and then just becomes a fucking downward spiral of just nonsense the rest of the year. Maybe February we'll go back and just do a video. It'll be like a really good video podcast of us just actually reacting to it real time and talking about everything. We did something kind of like that on the movie podcast where we kind of went through the trailers. I kind of want to do something like that, but in longer form. And we can also fuck around and do the old like E3 stuff too. Yeah, some cool stuff. But this will, which hopefully becomes like a tradition we'll do, is I want to do the rundown of the biggest news of 2019. And if I forget anything, guys, just go ahead and jump in with it because a lot of this is stuff that we actually even talked about, which means that I'm missing a lot of the first half of the year. Granted, not a lot of big stuff happens in the first half of the year, but we'll go through it. The first part I just kind of want to go through really quick is gaming. Gaming got kind of decent with movies. Not decent, I should say. Actually, no, actually, that's a bad word.
One movie.
We have news.
That was okay.
We have news on gaming. So,
I can't wait to hear this shit.
Ted Pikachu got released. It did well. It was I think it should have done a lot better, but it actually do as well as it should have.
It did just the right amount.
Sonic had its unveiling and its redesign.
great news.
Well, no, I'm not saying.
Stadia closed right after that.
I didn't mean to say. Yeah, that was. I don't know why I said that, but
Decent.
As decent as in like we got a couple new stories as opposed to like.
Sure,
nothing.
I get you.
Doom Annihilation came out.
And
Doom, the actual game, got delayed.
Well, one had to live, one had to die.
Yeah, one had to live. Of course,
think about
Doom
that
Annihilation.
for a moment. There is an alternate universe where fucking Doom
Gore
Eternal.
right this second. In an alternate universe, Gore right now is fucking playing too. Fuck yeah!
It would have been on the Game of the Year lists for this year.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have easily been number one. Like this year was good and all. Next year's gonna be insane though. So hopefully Doom Eternal can like still.
Dude,
wow.
Doom fucking Game of the Year next year is gonna be a nightmare.
Next year.
I hope it's not. I hope everything's mediocre. So
everything. Yeah, Last of Us sucks. It's like Last of Us. I can't wait until the IGN review. Last of Us meanders too long. Too much water. 6 out of 10. Whatever. Fuck. But he liked that.
One of the topics I was gonna bring was kind of see like what kind of, if you have any sort of like not necessarily New Year's resolutions, but anything you're kind of planning on trying to do differently in games, and but for sure one of the things is I'm gonna try definitely to like power through a lot more of these games because if you slack for a second this upcoming year, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna be playing. Pretty much in the next 6 months, every big game that comes out, I actually want to play. So like actually like unlike last year where it was like when it's a big game, I'm like I want to play it, but I'm like like Star Wars Jedi, I'm not like super excited for it, but I'll play it.
If anything, we fucked up. 2019 was the year to like catch up on everything you missed the past decade and kind of
sure, but we didn't expect that. We didn't expect that.
Yeah, but we fucked up.
There was a lot of games there that I really was excited for.
Now, but we fucked up now. So now this year's fucked up to. We got summertime so far.
Summertime's okay. Seems like it's good.
So far.
No, we'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, summer is usually always a lot.
And it was like every game released ever.
No, it'll be fine. Shut up. They have to get all their PS4 and Xbox One games out of the way for Xbox 2 and PS5. I know it's not called Xbox 2, but fuck you. I'm not calling it new Xbox Series X.
It's just Xbox.
I know it's
Series X.
It's the new
I'm
Xbox.
not calling it Xbox. It's Series X.
It's called X. It's called the Sex.
You're gonna be the only one saying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it the Sex. That's what they should have called it. Take the SES series.
That's like calling that's like the iPhone XS Max. You call it XS Max.
Oh.
Hey, can I see your XS Max?
Yeah, that's why the name didn't really bother me because I'm not gonna call. I don't even call the Xbox One the Xbox One. I just say you want to play Xbox.
It was only weird when we got so accustomed to calling it 360.
Xbone, call it that. Yeah, 360 was fine because that was easier to say than Xbox 360 or even Xbox. Like 360 is just like
kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, 360.
But I like how I still love how we'll talk about it for sure. We do the video of it, but I love how their fucking mindset was. You were to call it the one, yeah.
The one.
Yeah, that fucking worked out. Literally no one.
The one. Yeah, no one.
I remember we watched it. I vividly remember this. You were making fun of it, Gore, and you called that out immediately. Like, what? We're gonna because every time our old thing would be on Skype instead of saying Overwatch. Literally all we do now. We'd say 360 because we play Reach usually, but we jump on other games every now and then. More so than now. But I remember Gore called it out immediately. He was like, "What? Are we gonna go on fucking on message everyone? One?
One? What? Go play one?
No, it's the Xbone.
The Xbone. Xbone's better, to be honest. I call anything the Xbone over the one. Fucking Xbone.
Also, Uncharted lost another director, so.
Oh yeah, that's like at this point. Like, I think they'll have more lost directors than actual video games of Uncharted, so that's good for them. Actually, they definitely do, because there's only 5 Uncharted games.
So, good year. We had one alright movie.
Yeah, one alright movie that was mildly annoying.
And then we had a Pokemon movie.
Had a good trailer that didn't even come out this year. It came out last year.
We had a Pokemon movie.
Yeah, the Pokemon movie. That was good.
No, Doom Annihilation was the good one.
The 3D animated one?
No, Doom Annihilation was the good one, and Pokemon was the mediocre one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. No, wasn't there a 3D Pokemon movie that was based on the first movie?
That was
came out
in Japan. Yeah. I'm not
was
sure if it actually came out.
I know that Dragon Quest movie wasn't very good. Supposedly, I don't fucking know.
Wait, there was a Dragon Quest movie?
In Japan, yeah. You didn't hear about that?
You know what I've always wanted to see that we should watch?
It looks really good.
I really want to watch that fucking Phoenix Wright movie.
It's really good.
I watched half of it.
Movie is really good.
I watched like half of it, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's like if you took the really fun characters and made them a little bit more not fun. But like
it's
I like
a more serious tone movie.
Yeah, which I like. Maya's really serious, and I'm like, that's not. I don't.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I know.
Like not she's super serious, but I'm just saying like
she's a little bit of the comedy in the game.
They made that anime, and that's not what I wanted. A movie, an animated movie.
That is we later on in this podcast, just I want to at least mention it, that we're gonna mention just in passing. So the games that we plan on playing that were released, not necessarily just like cleaning up from last year, but games that we like really want to play.
There's one, right?
Ace Attorney is like really, I want to get that series done with. I really want to just fucking knock it out.
Yeah, just the first 3. You don't need to play Apollo Justice. I got halfway through. Apollo Justice, I don't know, man. I don't care about any other character.
The problem I have with fucking with that, I have so many fucking visual novel games right now that I need to play through. I got AI, I got Danganronpa, I got Phoenix Wright. I have Nonary games on PS4 now. I really want to play. I have 428 Shibuya Scramble. I got so many fucking visual novel games now that I'm like, fuck, I gotta read.
You gotta play Doki Doki again, get all the secrets.
Doki Doki 2.
Yeah, Doki Doki 3.
They did announce that there would be something new coming out that's Doki Doki related this year.
Doki Doki's in Smash. Monica's in Smash.
Doki Doki's in Smash.
Oh my god.
That'd be amazing.
Her final Smash
is what's her name hanging?
Her final Smash is she crashes the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Crashes the game.
Oh, good.
Like in the reveal trailer, Samus hanging because you got to make it to all the characters in there. So it's just fucking Samus hanging from the rafters.
Luigi's, I don't know, like going insane, stabbing himself. Like, what's her name? That'd be good.
He's just trying to make some cupcakes, and then all of a sudden her fucking neck snaps and runs towards you.
Starts throwing up. That's what my character did. Spoilers, by the way, for Doki Doki. That game's fun.
But no, what could be kind of neat for like a bonus episode or something is going through game-related media and just kind of going through like different game movies or game books or anything like that. That'd be kind of a neat idea.
Talk about the best video game movie.
I'm sure we can find one. I actually want to do one.
I'm sure we can find one.
No. Of what David was saying.
Oh, okay. I'm sure we'll find one good one somewhere.
Of what were you saying?
Huh?
No, I was referencing David. So were you saying?
He said, "I'm sure we could like find." No, he was talking about like we could like talk about like video game movies, and then he said, "I'm sure we could find one." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure we could find one good video game."
No, because I get into rabbit holes. I kind of want to watch it. You guys like one of the videos every time while I'm editing, I'll fuck around. I'll put a YouTube video on for us to watch.
On the rabbit hole.
No, I get down a personal rabbit hole of watching old 2000s commercial compilations, which is like an hour long. It's just like all those commercials you remember waking up to at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I watched those before.
I want to find one of video games for us to just fucking talk over, just old video game commercials.
React to it. We could do a reaction to it. Reaction.
I definitely have a lot of plans for the podcast to bring over to this year. Now that we're kind of on a roll with 40 episodes in, now we can kind of branch out a little bit. And since we got,
we got to start actually uploading to the dedicated channel too.
Blue Rupees reacts to Sonic. Old design because
then we're gonna edit all
our faces. We'll be a year old at the point. We'll have a face.
All of our
the thumbnails be like us going.
All of us.
Trailers gone by.
Yeah, that face. Let's make that face. You know what? Hold on. If you edit your face like that, you know what? If you do, your reaction just have that face on it, because I guarantee you, it'd be more like you stand out more, because every fucking video is always.
What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah. You just see.
That's literally gore in every fucking thumbnail.
I guarantee you would have a lot more fucking reactions. You have a lot more views if someone's scrolling through looking at the reactions, there's one guy saying.
Usually when I take
the only difference
usually when I take a like my reaction face, it's usually just a part from the video.
I want you to go.
I don't usually fake it by going.
I want you to go full on clickbait. Yeah, clickbait. Just clickbait it.
Sure.
Just go clickbait. Fuck it. You're a reactor. You can clickbait. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, every Tyrone Magnus one is just him going, yeah. And I'm like,
I like how jealous you are of that guy.
Oh, I like. No, I don't like Tyrone Magnus.
I'm not against the guy.
I don't mind him. I just don't like his reactions. Because I watch a lot of reactions, and I always skip his because it's always boring. To me personally, I think he's boring. But I'm sure someone will say that about me. But I really like. I don't know what happened to Echo Mog or Struggle Nation. I guess they're called now. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. They just stopped doing them.
They still have videos, but there's kind of them just.
They're very scattered.
They stream a lot, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't stream that much. I don't know. I think something's going on, but I don't keep up with.
It's herpes.
Yeah, herpes. I don't keep up with herpes. But no, they missed a lot of trailers last month. They missed pretty much everything in December.
Oh, trailer wise.
Yeah.
I always see them. Why do I always see them around? Hold on.
They're great. I really enjoy them.
Because they moved to SoCal and they were collaborating with a lot of people.
I know, but like, why is it taking so long just to do? Trailer reaction is like the easiest thing.
That's the reason why you do them,
right? It's like easy. I mean, he'll make so many.
I swear, I could message Gore saying like, "Hey, you're gonna play Overwatch?" Like, no, I'm really busy. I can't. I'm like, all right. And then like an hour later, it's just like, oh, fucking, I don't know, fucking the Quiet Place 2 trailer came out.
Well,
Quiet Place 2 trailer came out, and Gore's like, it'd be right there, like 2 minutes in.
Well, yeah, it's easy to make those though. So you record it and you stop recording it, and that's it. Then you put them up. They're usually small files, so they go up immediately. So
yeah, see,
I got pretty good internet.
They just do a bunch of different shit now. Oh, they reacted to Tenet.
Oh, did they react to that one? I missed that one.
Yeah,
they didn't do Black Widow. I don't think, did they?
Let's see. Free Guy, Wonder Woman.
Oh, they did this? Okay, I just missed them though.
They rebranded it to Struggle Nation on.
Yeah, Struggle Nation. Yeah.
But they like the last like couple days they do horror movie commentary.
Yeah.
They went on,
I mean that's
13.
cool that they're doing that, but I don't know.
Yeah, they do a lot of stream. That cause I always laugh because I always see
that
them
family one I like too. The one where they have like their kids there watching like the Marvel shows and stuff. I forgot what they
it's because I remember there was a time where I would go on YouTube like at 2 o'clock in the morning just out of nowhere and there's live streaming something. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing on right now?
Yeah.
Also, I randomly went down a rabbit hole. Let me see if I give a shout out to this guy if I can find him really quick. This last week I've been just going down. I hate, but I also love when I let YouTube just autoplay for a while because sometimes it fills my fucking feed with a bunch of bullshit. I fall asleep something. I wake up in the morning like it's just some guy like the most boring commentary ever. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta deal with that guy for a week while I clear him out. But sometimes I find some good shit and shouts to KBD Productions TV. This guy just like goes to a bunch of different fucking gas stations and just eats the food there for like 24 hours or finds like different ones. He'll fly like he went to the biggest gas station in the world in Iowa. Just kind of it goes around there. I love seeing those. Also have an affinity with those fucking I order what the people in front of me order. I love those because I love how much of a gamble it is. What did Kyle get that one time? Was it a fish fillet and a coffee?
It was a coffee and a fish fillet. Yeah.
You know what's fucking hilarious?
Which that's weird to even order.
You know what's fucking funny is that I was showing my girlfriend that I was like, hey, look at these videos I watch. She's like, I could never do that. I'm like, why? I'm like, because she's bad with decisions, as like a lot of girls are with fucking food apparently all the time. That's the meme.
Wow.
That's the meme. It's a meme.
Wow.
Anyway, I was like, yeah, just let him decide. She's like, no, because I'd hate if I ordered and the guy in front of me get a fucking fish fillet or something.
Like, nobody likes the fish fillet. I don't even know why I still have it.
I just love that fucking Kyle.
Likes it.
Fucking Kyle got a fucking fish fillet and a coffee at fucking midnight. That's disgusting.
Well, I guess that guy probably the guy that ordered it, guy or whatever, probably had to work at midnight, so it made sense. Kyle didn't. I'm getting a fish fillet.
Dude, we had a good laugh over that. Kyle's like, oh, that's not funny. I was like, that's hilarious. I want Kyle to do more of that.
If you don't know who Kyle is, he's on our movie podcast. He's that one guy
that yells at Disney all the time.
He's fucking annoying, the annoying little motherfucker. He's probably watching right now. Fuck you. Sick of you.
Order more in front of people. That's just funny. We laugh at it.
Then I like you. Good.
It's fun, dude. I think it's hilarious. Yeah. Someone ordered people in front of them at In-N-Out, and the people in front of them ordered $85 worth of food.
Jesus.
Wow.
And they got left with 15 burgers and like 5 fries and 4 milkshakes.
Oh, that's all that for $85.
Then there was one where some girl was doing it and her friends fucked with her, and her friends got in the car in front of them and ordered $130 worth of food. So they pulled up and they played out. They're like, oh, by the way, our sister behind us is gonna take the order, so she's gonna say order in front of us, and we'll just let her have it. All right. And they're actually, all right, can I have the order? They're like, yeah. And they came out with 20 burgers and $60 worth of large fries.
That's not a waste.
Yeah, she was like walking around, like I guess her and her friends, they couldn't know what to do with the food. So
next time they saw her, she was fat. Because she ain't wasting that.
They were at the beach like with a bunch of McDonald's carting it around saying, "Anyone want free McDonald's?"
Yeah, I'll accept that on a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
You know
everyone.
what? Beach life. You know what I want right now? Some fries.
Dude, I've been on the biggest fucking YouTube binge lately. It's just a good time. Like my YouTube right now is fucking everything
So
about it. I got a good mix of just fucking people fucking around at gas stations or drive-throughs. Got a bunch of live streams around. Got that one girl from Bon Appetit who remakes all the food. She makes like she tries to recreate like Twix or Reese's bars or all that stuff.
Right.
Good times. All right, next news story.
All right. That was a news. Wait, what was the news story? No, we're not done.
It was Uncharted. It was movies in games.
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot.
So this one's the fun one that I kind of want to reminisce about is good old our buddy Keanu Reeves, our personal friend.
Yeah.
Showing up at a Microsoft. That was a good time. That was
we're already skipping almost halfway through the year. I guess it really wasn't.
These aren't in order.
Okay.
But then like I said, I think 3 stories out of like the 8 or 9 that I got are
Keanu.
Are from the front side. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. I thought that was a fun little moment that we had.
Yeah.
Keanu, baby.
I love everyone's reactions. I like I said, I love watching reactions to things and seeing everyone's reactions. Like, wait, hold on, Keanu Reeves is in Cyberpunk, and then all of a sudden, just fucking that fucking door comes up and all the steam
The
or the
fuck
fog.
up, samurai. We gotta see the bird.
And then fucking Keanu Reeves with a giant smile on his face because there's a bunch of nerds hanging out.
You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. And now, of course, that's him. Check this out. That's a meme now. They put a green screen in there so you can fool everyone.
Yeah, you made one of those.
Fuck all y'all. Y'all go suck a caterpillar dick. One of my favorite videos ever. I like the idea a whole theater watched that.
You know what you should have did? I wish you didn't use that, and when that should have been your camera unveiling. Check this out. It's you.
I was thinking of that too, but I already used it. So yeah. But I already had this idea of like this giant, like it was gonna be a big deal. It was just like my camera looks a little bit better.
I like how it's the future is here with that bad font.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I use Comic Sans. So.
No, we won't talk. We won't name it.
Oh yeah, well you know what it is.
It's the font that shall not be named.
Yeah, Comic Sans.
Another news story we have coming up here is
Keanu baby.
Yeah, more Keanu baby.
John Wick 3.
Microsoft started showing up on Switch.
Yeah.
Banjo on there, but then that was a big announcement when we got Cuphead. That was fucking awesome. Ori's out. Yeah. So that's awesome to see. There's kind of a merger there, and there's always that rumor right above our head. We're getting Halo on the fucking Switch.
Oh, that I was thinking because there was a big rumor about Game Pass coming to Switch. I was like, how the fuck?
That's also rumored still.
I heard the rumor is gonna be like streaming or whatever, which that's how you'll play most of those games. Which I'm like,
that's what they did in Japan with Resident Evil
7.
And people say that's gonna happen, and even if not, I would just love even just like at minimal, just some sort of Game Pass thing, because I love Game Pass.
Yeah,
that's why I thought it would be the thing.
Xbox, my Switch, and my PC. That would be beautiful.
Right.
Play
I just like Game Pass. Even
Cuphead. There you go.
Like, dude, I couldn't tell you like how awesome it'd be if I was like in high school right now with Game Pass, just because all the games that just come out with it. You know, it's like every month you're getting fucking 5 new games out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Now we're just
sometimes more than that. It feels
honestly, the Game Pass thing is
sometimes I look on there.
It feels like the natural evolution of what they tried to do in the 90s with like the SNES satellite and the Sega satellite systems, where it's like, hey, we're going to broadcast a selection of games to you. You get to play it for the month, and then next month we'll rotate it out. I actually had like the Sega satellite as a kid for a little bit, and it was such a neat idea. It was really cool, but it just wasn't practical back then. Now it's just like, oh yeah, here's like 100 fucking games. We'll rotate out a few occasionally, just keep things fresh, have fun. It's like, and I only have to pay like fucking.
Speaking of, like, it's cool they give you a notification, and they actually push that notification to your app too.
Yeah.
So like, I actually played a little bit of Headlander. I was gonna play it because I really want to, but it was a Metroidvania game. I'm like, I'm not playing a Metroidvania game right now, so I had to put that away. And it's usually like it's a couple bucks usually whenever you buy it, so I was gonna wait. But it's cool they give you a notification on that to at least
warn you. Hey, by the way, this is going away.
I had a dream the other night. I don't know why. It was a random dream that I had. And you know whenever you have a dream, there's always some weird detail out of it that you remember it.
Oh yeah.
I had a detail that I saw that Witcher 3 was leaving Game Pass in January, and in my head I'm like, why the fuck would you?
You don't even have enough time to fucking play it in the month it's been out.
Yeah, I don't know why. In my head I was like, what the fuck are you doing? That's all they get you. They fuck with you. Like, hey, we're gonna get you halfway through the game, and then you gotta buy it.
That's great.
Yeah,
Dreams are weird, bro.
Yeah, sometimes.
Hey, yo, I don't want any more dreams. Can I say that?
Yeah, get out of here, fucking. With that game, I hate that game too. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Get out of here. I want to make my own thing.
Again, another game I would love to do more with. I really want to do that live stream idea someday.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I want to do like a Sunday morning though, and you ain't about to do that.
I'll get up on Sunday morning and do that. Well, I don't know why we have to do it on Sunday morning.
I just like because I don't want to do it like I don't want to make it like an important like because usually
important.
No, but I'm not like I don't want to make it like Saturday night playing Dreams because Saturday night I'm gonna fuck around and like Overwatch or some shit with everyone. I want to fucking play some other game with everyone else. Like Sunday,
we can play Overwatch and Dreams.
Let's make it. Let's fucking make it right now.
Let's make Overwatch and Dreams right now.
No, but like those times, like
I'll do Torbjorn. He's the smallest one too, so that's easier.
I feel like you know why actually, too, is that it's because it's less distractions because it's usually like nighttime, like around this time we're kind of like all playing something together. Actually, I realized why you fucking play a lot of games. I fucking had that epiphany the other night. Is because right now I'm in the middle of my winter break for work, and so right now it's kind of that time my break where I lost track of time. I don't know what day it is. I have to kind of I have to keep checking the calendar every once in a while. I'm fucking going to bed like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, waking up at like 10, 11 o'clock in I guess the morning, but in the morning, the morning. That's usually when I take my lunch at like 11 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm like,
right.
But I'm just doing that, and I went to bed, and I had one of those times where I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And this was after Witcher 3 left Game Pass, right? When you woke up, you're like,
right. I own it.
I gotta stay up now.
No, I just couldn't go back to bed, and I don't have work, so it's like whatever. I'm just gonna chill. And I pull out Dragon Quest. I pumped about like 2 or 3 hours into that, and you know what? No one's bothering me. There's no one's messaging me at fucking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no I don't need to watch any videos or do that. I was just playing games. I'm like, this is why you fucking play all your games at fucking 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, because no one's there to fucking bother you or distract you.
I live with people too, so
so
everybody's asleep. That's why usually when I make my videos too, like the long ones, like the
So when I because
show reactions.
Because I have bad ADD.
I'm also not. I do things too.
I have bad.
I do.
No, you don't.
I don't go to work. I do other things.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, I do things,
I have bad ADD when it comes to a lot of things. Video games for sure. Everyone that knows me knows that I get distracted every fucking 2 seconds in anything.
Yeah. Playing Destiny with this guy was fucking even more of a nightmare than it was just playing the game. Ooh. And Dead Island. Dead Island was like the first time I played Wii U in like a co-op game. In like a co-op game.
No, but
Dead Island was okay, but that was like the first time where like there'd be times where you have to like go away for like a minute.
Dead Island was not, because Dead Island was the.
And your mic, his mic just cut off for you?
Is my mic good now?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's cut now. I don't know why it's cut out right now. Dead Island was the one time where that's when I couldn't afford any game.
Right. You rented that from Redbox. I remember
Redbox, and I did the poor man's rental, which is
poor man's rental. Yeah, your mic's cut out again. Uh-oh. Mic bad. Bad mic.
You got a bad mic.
The mic's good now. It keeps cutting out. We'll see. If we do, we'll pause for a second. It's fine. I do the poor man's rental, which is you order at like 12:01 midnight,
you have the whole day.
and you have that whole day and the next day, and you can return it at 11:59.
11. Okay, mine was like 9. I think it was a cutoff.
No,
that was probably because I'm pretty sure it was. That might be because. No, actually no. I mean, mine was 9. I remember I had to return at 9. It wasn't Dead Island. I bought that, but it was like other games. I had to return at 9. They would tell me like you have until 9.
Well, when did you do that though?
Last time I rented a game, shit.
Because this was back in 2011, so this might have been before they had their rules all solidified.
I probably didn't rent anything in 2011. It was probably 2012. I think the last game. The last game I rented was Titanfall on 360. Because I wanted to, it was there, and I had a free game rental too, and I wanted to see how it was on 360, and it wasn't worth it.
Right. But yeah, no, that's why I did. That's why I did the poor man's rental. So we had to like barge as much of that game as we could those 48 hours.
Sure. I do remember having to wait though. Like we would just stand in the middle of the fucking street sometimes, and it's like, all right.
I'm infinitely worse, but yeah, no, I bad ED when it comes to that stuff. But it was nice to like just barge a good 2 or 3 hours when that never happens. Because even if I play Overwatch now, I'm always getting distracted because of wait times and stuff. Or people message me say, hey, let's play Overwatch or do some this, that, whatever. But now I had that moment. I'm like, oh, this is why you fucking finish all your games, because you're just playing like at fucking dead of night where no one's.
I used to finish all my games. Nowadays I don't. Back like I would say around 2011 and 2012 and 2013, around those 3 years, I would finish pretty much every game I started, even shitty games. I'd be
now
like,
it's not possible.
Gotta go. It is possible, I guess, but I don't want to. It's just like, oh, this game sucks. I don't.
But also we have another game we like that we play a lot of.
Overwatch, of course. Yeah. But back then we had Halo, so I don't know. It was just weird. Well, back then I was also busier, I guess. I had college, so now I don't.
Yeah, that was back. But then again, like our fucking Skype hours were fucking. There was no sense of time in those times.
No. I mean, it still gets bad sometimes. Like a week ago, I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
But see, back in the day, it was like at 3 o'clock in the morning, we would add people to the call, and they would just keep it going till like fucking 7 or 8 o'clock in the
morning. Yeah.
We had calls that would literally last like 15, 20 hours a day.
Yeah, it was like The Walking Dead. By the time it ends, it's an entirely different cast of people.
Dude, it fucking was. And once you end the call, it looks like a fucking monstrosity of like, look at all this fucking long ass list of people that you had in this call.
Some say that call is still going on to this day. It's just it hasn't ended.
Yeah,
people too.
That was because our friend Samuel would stream, and we would just add people into, because that was actually when he had like 20, 30, 40 people watching him stream. Yeah. And we would just add a bunch of people from the Ustream to the chat. Those were fucked up times.
Fucked up times. Those are fucked up times.
Fucked up, man. All right, next up.
Yeah.
I like how we're just going on a random fucking
we'll get through these.
Yeah, next one up is I actually almost skipped that because I wrote the timestamp down, but we just didn't talk about it. Apex Legends getting shadow dropped essentially, almost out of nowhere. I thought that was a pretty good way of EA doing things, and Respawn in general. Respawn had a really good year this year.
Yeah. With that Star Wars.
Yeah, Apex that got teased like the day before, and then just fucking launched.
Yeah, just like Fortnite, I guess, technically, right? And then that just come out like, bam, it's out. Fuck y'all. So, all right.
Oh, the Battle Royale?
Yeah, Battle Royale.
Yeah, but I'm talking like
Fortnite. I'm talking about, that's what Fortnite is now. When you say Fortnite, you don't talk about the actual Fortnite. You talk about
save the world.
Yeah, save the world.
But yeah, no, this got like teased, and the full game just dropped. And it's funny, I think there was a leak of it a long time ago that got posted on 4chan. No one believed it. Like, yeah, okay. And they got like one post, and that was it. Everyone dug it back up. Like, hold on.
Wait, hold it.
Yeah. But, that was good. That was a cool drop. I remember that kind of caught everyone.
Got number 3 on Giant Bomb's list. There you go. 2.
It's a fun game. It's probably in my top 10 still.
I have to think about my list. When are we doing the best of? Is it
at the end of the month?
The end of the month. Okay.
I'm giving us the month to kind of.
We shouldn't do it at the end of the month. We have a God of War to talk about. Beginning of next month.
Then, so it's like 2 weeks then.
How about beginning of next month?
February? First week of February?
Yep. Yeah. That is next month.
First week. I was wondering when next month. First week.
No, next month. Fuck. No, fuck you.
Yeah, I definitely want to give us the month to play it, because I know there's still a lot of games. Let's see if I still need to play.
How many days are in January?
31.
Yeah. Okay.
We still have a while, so that's like 5 weeks of playing games then, on top of God of War then.
Yeah, because I want to. There's like 3 games that are pretty short. I want to finish.
Yeah, I just want to give us the month to at least try to knock out a lot of these games. Next up is, I think, a pretty big one. Bungie split from Activision.
Yep.
That was a.
That was on.
That was a pretty big one, just because we all had this idea that I mean, not necessarily idea. We had confirmation that Bungie was kind of had that 10-year plan. Remember that whole thing got leaked?
Yeah.
That was when they were fighting off Marty O'Donnell with all that stuff. That and yeah, no, it seems like this merger just was not suited for either of them. I don't even really get what the idea of what Bungie was doing with that. Like Bungie got away from Microsoft because they wanted like freedom to, I guess, do more things, but then they went straight to Activision and they signed themselves to a 10-year deal. It just never really made sense to me. And then obviously all that stuff happened behind the scenes where Destiny didn't really come out the way they wanted it to. But it's the biggest IP of this generation, aside from Fortnite, I guess.
Yeah.
Best selling, I guess I should say, right? Best selling IP. Best selling new IP.
No.
Is it not? What would beat it?
I'm just disagreeing with you.
Oh.
Yes, you have.
No,
well, technically Minecraft is this decade, as Time said. That's probably up there, right? Right?
Right,
Yeah.
David?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 2009, this decade. Well, I mean, Time says so.
And they know Time.
They know Time, and they named themselves after it.
Next story up is and I don't really think we need to really talk about it too much because we talked about it extensively. Is the Blizzard Hong Kong thing that fucked them over plenty of times. Plenty of times. That was an on. If you plenty of podcasts talking about that.
BlizzCon, I heard, was like not the best this year, viewership wise.
Oh really? I didn't hear about the viewership.
Oh, that's what I heard. Supposedly it wasn't that great viewership. I think attendance was fine, so I guess that didn't matter. But viewership like on like Twitch and all that wasn't. Well, I didn't hear it was bad, but it was definitely down from last year. I guess that was mainly because they also, like last year, everybody was expecting like Diablo 4 and like a new Warcraft or whatever, and then it showed Diablo 4, and I think they didn't even show Warcraft 3 last year, did they?
No, and we're getting that this month at the end of the month, which is fucking infuriating.
Oh, it's coming out this month? Oh,
yeah, it's the end of the month because they're like, oh yeah, go ahead and pre-order and you'll get it, this year. And as the months kept going, I'm like, man, it's gonna be like a late release. And then as December rolled up, I'm like, are they just gonna like fucking shadow drop this month? And then it was like December 20th, they sent out an email saying, our bad, we need more time on this.
Oops, all berries.
January 24th, you'll get it then.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
right.
oh.
You know what?
Same day as Dragon Ball Goku, Kakarot, whatever it's called.
Speaking of,
I think. Yeah. Speaking of what?
Games
Speaking
that
of
of course,
deadline.
Overwatch Switch also. Anyway, good. That probably didn't help with the showing thing.
Where the fuck is Kentucky Route Zero?
I don't care. So.
Have you ever played them?
Yeah, no, they're great and all. I didn't play them though.
I haven't played any of them.
Have you heard about it, David?
No.
I think we talked about it before.
I'm fairly confident we have. It was probably one of the earlier episodes though. This is a point and click game on Steam that is actually I played the first act. I liked it a lot. It's got a really cool atmosphere. It's a really cool story. Not really any puzzles, but like it's weird to describe, but it's super cool. Anyway, it's a 5-act game, right? It's supposed to be episodic. It's kind of almost like the Valve issue where it's like they had a first couple like on a roll and then just fucking
Gotcha.
So release date wise, right? Act 1, January 7th, 2013. That's why I kind of just clicked to me because of the anniversary. Act 2, May 31st, 2013. Okay, so 5 months. Act 3, May 6th, 2014. All right, Act 3 took a year. Act 4, July 19th, 2016. All right, that took 2 years. We're still waiting on Act 5. So
you can only assume 4 years, right? So this year, right?
Well,
it seems like they're almost doubling the length of each one, right?
Yeah.
So a couple years, couple months, few
5 months, so
1 year,
so
2
say about
years.
6 months.
Gotta be 4 years, right? So a few months, you should be getting it. Maybe.
So Act 5, and yeah, and it's also they confirmed it on Switch like 2 years ago.
Xbox exclusive on launch, the entire Kentucky remade, and it looks like Master
even though
Chief
they announced
graphics.
all
the new Master Chief engine will use that, or whatever it's called, whatever the Halo engine is now. They have like a new engine, the Master engine. I don't know.
I really I think you should check it out, Dave. I think you might actually like it.
I think you know what? I think I'll love it. Me.
who's talking to you?
You didn't mention me, but I think I'll love it.
Ree!
I'm gonna love these nuts.
You don't know what we're talking about.
No.
Yeah. I fit in.
Me, Ree.
Ree.
I don't get it.
It's our boy Dark Cinephile, whoever his name is.
Oh, Dark Side Blob. Yep.
Dark Side Blob. DSB.
Shout out to DSB.
Here, shout out to DSB.
All right, next story up is. Oh, this is a fun one.
I'm already happy.
Oh yeah, you are. Let me just wait till this fucking loads up.
Do you even got delayed? Is that gonna be
that's
it?
not a big news story. I don't care.
All of Fallout 76.
No, it's Google Stadia launched, but Project xCloud, Microsoft coming in, just being like, we're fine. We got that too.
Yeah.
I like how big of a deal Google Stadia kind of brought it out to be. Microsoft's kind of just putting it out there like, oh, we also have it too. Like, here it is. Also, it works with Game Pass. Also, don't worry about that. You don't have to buy the fucking console, essentially, the console, quotes, you have to actually buy, Stadia.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay monthly to play your games.
Right.
What a
what a bunch of champs.
What a way to go about it. I still don't get it.
Well, great guys. Great guy. Great, but what a pal. Full price for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I can get it for $20 now and have no connection drops. Oh, but I can play on the shitter. That's worth it. Full price. What a pal. What a pal. What a pal. Oh, and I gotta pay $120 just to play it right now. What a pal. What a pal. What a friend. What a friend. What a pal. Fuck you.
I don't know why you're saying that. I just kind of zoned out because you
kept saying. What a pal. What a pal. Because they're pals. Obviously, they want us to get the cheapest product possible and test out their new streaming service. Except they want to charge us full price for games that we paid full price years ago for just to try out their shitty streaming service that sucks.
Dude, it's so weird how Stadia is going about it because they don't even have release dates. They just say, all right, this game's gonna come this month.
They just did that 2 days ago. We're like, hey, you can play
Tomb Raider, I think, or something like that.
No. They said Tomb Raider's leaving next month, so it was like Game Pass. So redeem it now. No, it's actually more like Games with Gold because as long as you still have Stadia.
But I don't get. That's so weird to me. They don't have release dates. It's like you just have to expect. Oh, it's gonna be one day this month.
Oh, Red Dead came out the day of, right? So at least you got that. If you want to play a really bad version of Red Dead Redemption 2, don't fucking say any version's bad, but he'll fucking drop kick you through this computer.
All bad.
All right, you're dead.
That reminds me of when.
Just everybody get used to not seeing David anymore.
I'm just gonna say my favorite Pokemon. Also, don't say fucking Snorlax. It's not fucking Snorlax.
What was that from again?
I forget what it was. I probably misquoted
I'm assuming
but you had something along that lines of like that.
Yeah. I think it was honestly just even a couple episodes ago.
No, I referenced it a couple episodes ago, but it was something along those lines of like.
It might have been that Pokemon trivia.
Or like, what Pokemon do I look like? And you say, don't say fucking Snorlax.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Maybe it was the Pokemon trivia we did. But you said it was a video, right?
I think it was a video. You saying it too. I think
it was probably it was Pokemon Detective Pikachu or
something like that. Yeah.
It's probably a trailer for that, or one of the trailers for Sword and Shield.
Probably it was something. Go back and look at every Pokemon video from Gore. Someone find it.
Yeah, watch every video. Every one of them.
All right. Next story up is and this necessarily says Epic Games Store launched last year or 2018 now. I do kind of want to at least point out that the battle that Epic Games Store and Steam are kind of putting out with their exclusives now. Epic Games Store is definitely still a lot of exclusives underneath Steam, and then obviously giving away a lot of games, trying to fucking get that market share. I wish, David, I know, but you don't really use Epic Games Store.
No, I do now.
What features is it missing compared to Steam now?
As a whole, honestly, it's just the user interface fucking garbage. But aside from that, there's nothing that I use Steam that I can't do in Epic, honestly. It could use a better storefront. It could use a better UI, but other than that, it's perfectly serviceable.
Is there a review section?
No, I don't think there is.
There you go. No funny Steam reviews on Epic Games Store. So you don't have that. Is there you don't have like achievements or anything, right?
No.
Okay, well there you go. I just talked about two things that aren't in it.
Yeah, but who cares about that shit?
That Steam has. I guess Steam has cards too. Does this have cards?
Yeah. No.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like I said, nothing I use Steam for. Although I do like my achievements on Steam.
Yeah, wait, hold on. You just talked about the other day. You love achievements on Steam, right? Or was
I
that
just
PS4?
love achievements and
He's
trophies
just trying
in
to
general.
fuck with you.
Oh, okay. Well, he did. Confirmed for fucked.
All right. Next story is Reggie Fils-Aime and Shaun Layden leave.
Well, I think the Reggie one's a bigger deal because the Shaun was just like, yeah, that motherfucker's gone. So,
I think. Well, I mean, technically, I think that makes it reverse. I think Shaun Layden's more.
No, because the way it was like.
Oh, like how it was brought up. Sure, I get.
Yeah, like bigger news, like how.
But
it was
the way
treated.
Shaun Layden left, I feel like that made things a little weird.
I didn't see Shaun Layden at the Game Awards.
But
if he was, I don't think anybody cared that much because Reggie has been a staple of Nintendo since like 2005. I was gonna say 2015. Like 2005, when he came out, I'm Reggie Fils-Aime. I'm about kicking ass and taking names. That's the first thing he ever said on stage. I was like, all right.
He's still out there doing it. I would love for it. I'm so jealous of people that he's a teacher for.
Yeah. I hope that's how he introduced himself to his students.
I'm here to kick your ass and take your name.
Take the names. Yeah.
Take your grade.
Take your grade. I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake his hand.
I want to body slam you into a table. All
right. Yeah. No. So so Reggie Fils-Aime left, and it was on a better. I wish we got that last direct with them. That would have been nice.
Well, he had a whole thing. Like he came out, made a video. It's just like, hey, what's up, boys? It's Reggie.
Boys.
Yeah. What's up, boys? I'm out. Peace. And he like flew out of the window, and it's like
we got that
ending
cryptic,
of Birdman.
Got that cryptic picture of Retro Studios having a picture with it that still we don't know. We still have no fucking idea
what they're making.
Studios. Oh, we know
they're making Metro Prime now, but
yeah,
what were they making before?
They've been doing for 5 fucking years.
Jacking. It's always jacking. You know it is.
We're on top of that.
Jillin', because there's some women there. Maybe that Star Fox game that everybody's been.
That's what everyone says. It's
maybe that Star Fox racing game, which I don't know if that's exactly what people want from Star Fox as a racing game, but
people want a good Star Fox.
Can't be any worse.
It's still upsetting that fucking Ubisoft made a better Star Fox game than Nintendo has in a long time.
Because you know what? You say that, but it's not surprising at this point. Fans make better games than the original people anyway. Look at look at Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is like, look at this shit.
I did show my girlfriend the Ubisoft E3 where they showed Mario and Rabbids, and the guy was all emotional when
because
But I had to point out to her, I was like, yeah, by the way, no one thought this was real. She's like, what do you mean? I like just this idea. She's like, what do you mean? It looks like, I'm like, no, this fucking like this. I had to explain to her, I'm like, no one ever thought. Everyone thought it was like a fucking joke. Like this leaked. This leaked. No one believed it.
No one believed it. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it because I don't like Rabbids at all. I think they're like worse than the Minions. Now I like them way more than the Minions, but yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I was like, there's no way this is gonna be real, and then it was, and it looked good. I was like, oh shit. Just like, oh, and it came out like 2 months after. I was like, well, that's quick.
Yeah,
it's a quick turnaround.
It was a good game too.
It was, yeah. It looked good, and it was a good game. And just had that amazing moment of both Yves Guillemot and Miyamoto up there with the guns.
Right.
At that pose. That was like the best shot of that E3 besides, another game they showed later on.
I forgot to mention, and I'm bringing this up in the podcast because I'm not going to pause and ask you guys. Did you guys have that list of games that you guys beat that weren't, that wasn't just games from last year? I asked you guys for that on Monday, I think.
Yeah. I didn't really. Everything I beat that was from this year was games we already talked about. And
so everything else. Okay, so nothing really to talk about. Were there any games you played a lot? We'll get to it in a second.
Yeah.
Because I do have that list. Maybe we'll just go through that and talk about that in general. We'll have a casual discussion.
At this point, we're at like over 2 hours.
Yeah, just over 2 hours. But this is the last story now. And it's not even a story. It's kind of like we're just kind of on the cusp of the new consoles. We had a pinch of information from Sony with the PS5 and the Wired articles. Xbox unveiled first at the Game Awards, and I think there's leaks right now. We don't know if they're credible. There's leaks right now.
PS5 next month. I heard that.
No. It's leaks right now of the specs getting fully leaked for both consoles.
Oh, okay. I heard there's a rumor about maybe they'll show PS5 next month because that's when.
Yeah.
I think February was when they showed PS4. I think that year. So it would make sense.
But no, so there were leaks of the specs, and I'm not a spec guy, so I can't really tell you that. But I think between both of them,
yeah, your mic's going out.
Yeah, it's going out again. Between both of them, Xbox was coming out on top in terms of power.
Oh yeah, of course.
But it looks like Sony's aiming for that $400 price point. But we don't know what Microsoft's going to be doing because that thing is a beast. If
$800.
If that thing comes out at 400, it's nuts.
800.
But yep, that's pretty much a roundup. Unless you guys know any other big news stories I missed.
Everything involving Fallout 76.
Yeah, with the first Fallout first. That'd be in the worst news of the year. That's for sure. Even though I don't really give a shit, but of course, did anything get canceled this year? Didn't something get canceled? Like video game? Anytime
Scalebound was canceled this year, wasn't it? Or was it last?
I think it was 2 years ago. Actually. Maybe it was last year. Maybe it was. I think it was 2 years ago.
That's an important story. Then it didn't get re-announced.
Yeah, reannounced for the Switch.
People
that was the rumor.
That was gonna happen.
Yeah. And it ended up being Astral Chain, right? Because everybody thought.
Yeah.
The Platinum Games game coming to Switch. I was like, yeah, I guess there was. It just wasn't. I guess Astral Chain is close, yeah. Monsters.
There's no dragons.
Monsters, that's about it.
We need dragons.
Yeah. We had some resurrections though.
Oh yeah, like what?
Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah.
Oh well, that was unveiled last
year. Yeah, because the third episode came out like January. So I think it was revealed like December last year or something like that.
That's a kind of funny thing.
But we had a resurrection this year with The Wolf Among Us also.
Right.
I mean, it didn't come out yet, so I guess it could get canceled again. But it better fucking not. But, this year is going to be good, man. Deadly Premonition 2 comes out this year also.
Oh, I got to replay through the first one again just to fucking get in the mood for that.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 comes out this year.
It's never coming out. Shut up.
Oh, man. You want to not. It's coming.
It ain't coming.
It's coming. And you know what it's coming for exclusively too?
It ain't coming out on anything.
In Gore's mind, Microsoft's gonna come out and buy everything. Fuck it.
Just Beyond Good and Evil. We really think this is gonna be the next Scalebound, and then I hear that I'm like, oh no, it's gonna get canceled. Oh no, please no God.
Oh no, please no God.
Please no God.
Please no God.
Please no God. Please, comma no God.
See, I'm gonna plug this headset in because it keeps breaking out. I don't know why.
You sound fine right now.
Yeah, it cut out a couple times for just me though.
Yeah, well, besides that, like, what else would be
news
like
stories? No, I think we're out of news stories.
Like controversial, like anything else that Fallout first. I mean, there has been some shitty news. I guess like BioWare rejecting Anthem.
Whole Riot walkout.
The Riot walkout. I guess of course Blitzchung was probably the most controversial thing. Anthem. I thought Anthem, when it comes to like them abandoning the roadmap. I guess Ghost Recon Breakpoint being a piece of shit was kind of a controversy also. Just being like, what? Like, this is like the worst of the Ubisoft. Like, they don't give a shit.
The Pokédex lack of entry.
Dex was one of the ones I almost put on there.
Pokemon Sleep. I mean, Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep.
That's not out yet.
Pokemon Sleep and Insomnia.
Oh, Pokemon Wake and Pokemon Sleep.
No, Pokemon Sleep is a real thing. Remember that?
Pokemon Woke.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon Woke would be here. Pokemon Sleep. Remember that? They announced that Pokemon event earlier this year. Does nobody remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Where it was a game that.
It was like it would actually track. Yeah. Like, oh, you caught a Beedrill when you were asleep. I was like,
you caught a cold.
Oh man, you caught leprosy. I'm like, leprosy.
I'm trying to think. Was there any fucking extremely broken game that just did not work? I feel like there was one, but I'm just.
Ghost Recon. Oh, WWE 2K20.
There you go.
That's the most broken game of this year.
Wait, did you hear what happened?
Did you hear the news?
Yeah. Okay, David, did you hear?
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't heard that, for whatever reason, the coding in the game is manages to get the game to auto close if the date's past 2020.
2020.
It passed 2019
No,
technically,
it
so
starts
it's 2020.
Yeah.
So the game that's fucking WWE 2K fucking 20.
You can't play
fucking,
2K20.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they did fix it already. That's already fixed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But,
I'm sure that whenever they first heard about it, they're like, holy shit.
No.
They called everyone. They're like, hey, it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. You need to come the fuck in right now.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if it's New Year's. You get the fuck over here now. Oh, you having dinner with your kids? All right, you're not gonna have any kids if you don't come over
2 o'clock in the morning. You're having dinner with the kids.
He's that guy's weird.
All right. With that said, we're done with that. Next week, and we'll see what we're gonna do with the timing. Actually, does this work out? It might actually work out. Let's see this.
Oh my
week.
god, it might.
Oh,
work
it does.
Out.
It works out.
It works out, guys.
Next
works
week.
out.
So
works
this
out.
next week we're going to do Sony 2010 review, like a 2010 kind of glimpse of snapshot of what Sony's done in the last 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Following week will either be Microsoft or Nintendo, and the following week will be the last one after that, and then we'll do our games gone by, and then the year. I think the year or the decade stuff. We got a lot of stuff to do still. Luckily, we're covered for a while. But yeah, so next week we're gonna do a snapshot of Sony's just 10-year plan of what they did. With that said, let's just go through and talk about stuff that we did this year and what we plan on doing next year with our gaming backlog.
Okay. All right, let me get my phone out.
Let's see.
Let's go. Someone start.
Since I have my list ready. David, do you have yours?
Yeah, I'm just pulling everything up right now.
Cool. So I'll just pull it up right now. So yeah, I just want to go through kind of not even like too long. We'll keep this kind of short, but like go through like what we beat that wasn't necessarily 2019 games. If not that, what games outside of just cleaning up last year that we're gonna beat this year that we really want to get to. Like I said, for example, Ace Attorney is definitely one of my lists I want to get to. In terms of this year, games not 2019 that I beat, Florence. That was that iOS game.
I just bought that actually. I was gonna play it.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, even less than. Celeste I beat. I need to go through and play the last chapter that got added as DLC. I heard that's a fucking mind crush of a game because now it just fucks you harder. So that's gonna be fun. I beat Undertale, which we all did now.
Yep.
So
actually, do we want to include the games gone by stuff where that's kind of obvious, or?
Sure. I mean, you're just going by it. You're saying it.
David, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you do, fam.
I'll do what I do.
Okay. That was the dumbest I ever heard that. Mario and Rabbids, I beat that. That was a good time. That I think I mentioned that in the podcast. It got kind of.
Yeah, it went on too long, and you started to like
RNG was a little bit of a mess at the end.
Yeah, you started hating humankind itself.
Bayonetta, I beat. That was awesome. Fucking loved it. I'm excited to play the second one. Beat the Missing. That was not what I wanted. out of a gory action platformer puzzle game like Limbo and Inside, I did not care for it, the Missing at all. I liked the messaging they had in it, but I didn't necessarily care for the actual game. Which makes me kind of worried because I like that tone of sweary, but I'm not sure if I like the gameplay of everything else. We'll see.
You're not gonna like the gameplay of Deadly Premonition, that's for sure. I don't even like the gameplay of Deadly Premonition.
No,
but you like it.
That's a great game.
See, so wait, so does it catch that thing with me where I love concepts almost too much and stuff?
Yeah.
I like the idea.
They tried to go far with that game.
Yeah, it's basically if you like Twin Peaks, you will fucking love this game.
Because I have a thing where I mentioned on the movie podcast is I'm a sucker for a good idea. If you give me a good idea, I will almost like overcompensate for you in like my personal review of you because I just love that you had something new to bring to the table. If it's like that, then I'm glad, and I'll probably respect a lot more. But if it's something that doesn't necessarily scratch that, we'll see. I know he always has fucking weird shit on there. Injustice 2 I beat. That was a fun story. I like that one a lot. Persona 5, that was awesome. Fucking incredible game. So much style in it. This is a game that we all beat Gears 5, right, David?
Yeah.
Gears 5, baby.
The glitchiest fucking game ever. Goddamn.
Played the last act.
Oh, 2K20. You didn't play that yet.
It's true.
Beat Old School Musical. Oh, Gears 5, by the way. I can ignore that. That was actually last year. Old School Musical I beat. That was fun. That was a fun little rhythm game. Beat The Room. Did you play that yet, Gore?
Yeah, I only played a little bit of it. I'll go back to it, I guess, maybe.
Let's see. Beat Detention. I mentioned that. That was all right. Same thing. Good concept. Game was all right. Beat Dead Space. That was for our Games Gone By. Doki Doki is Games Gone By. Beat Abzu. That was a not as good journey. Beat Minute. That was super fun. And then Bloodstained. I went through that. That was great. And then in terms of this year, Ace Attorney's for sure on my list. That's something I want to get done. Red Dead 100% on my list. If we don't do a Games Gone By on it, I'm still gonna go through and beat that game. I really want to go through the Super Giant games, which
Yep.
Until Dawn and Man of Medan.
Yeah,
I'm like halfway through Until Dawn. I never got around to finishing it.
Man of Medan is definitely not worth playing. I watched a full playthrough of that shit, and I was like, wow, all these characters suck, and I hate them all.
Yeah, but
it might be fun to get them killed as quick as possible, but from what I saw from that playthrough, it takes about 2 hours until you can even get them killed.
Luckily, those are kind of good date games, though, too. You can kind of just play with a group of people, too, if you want. What the fuck was that game?
Still Dawn.
No. It was the, oh, fuck. It was the...
Plumbers don't wear ties.
What the fuck are you saying?
No,
it was...
It's a 3DO game.
No, it was the game that you could play on your phone that was on
Pokemon
PlayStation.
Go.
It was like Jackbox, but like it had an actual story to it.
Oh, Hidden Agenda.
There you go. I want to play that too.
That was made by the same guys. That's why it was like that.
Looking at my list. Not my list, my
Looking at his list.
Checking it twice.
I think I want to get through Uncharted.
Uncharted 1.
Yeah, I think it's his receiver.
Bad Mike. So he wants to play Uncharted Golden Abyss.
Yeah, Uncharted Golden Abyss.
Whip out the Vita. That's the only one he's gonna play.
No, I have that collection. I still have 4. I know
Uncharted 1 is pretty rough now.
Yeah, I tried to play at the beginning of that, and I was like, ugh.
They fixed a lot of the annoying stuff from the original in that collection, but and it looks pretty good. So it's almost not a remake, but pretty close. But it's still pretty annoying either way. Like fundamentally.
You know what game I've had sitting here forever that I really want to play. I just always look at them. I need to eventually. Is the Fractured Butthole. I feel like I've missed the boat because I loved fucking Stick of Truth.
Stick of Truth, yeah.
Not that they're the same game.
Yeah, no, they pretty much are. I mean, the only thing they change is the now they have the
it's like a grid.
The
it's like
Fire Emblem style fucking grid. But besides that, it's like almost the same exact like. I mean, South Park itself just looks exactly the same. That's why I heard that was like the disappointing part is that a lot of that stuff from the first one is the same in this one. They had like little differences here and there, but for the most part, like the awesome part of that was exploring South Park, and most of that's still the same.
In the last game, I think I for sure want to at least start touching on and playing is Hitman. Hitman 2.
Hitman 2. Okay. Yeah, I want to start Hitman 2. That's on my list.
Because I have I played a level or 2 of Hitman 1 and loved it, but I just never got back to it. And because it's DLC for 2 now, I just kind of want to go through and blow that game through.
Yeah, well, that's a game maybe should be
not blow through, but like I want to finish it off.
Yeah. Well, you really that's why I loved about it being released episodic is that you take one, and if you really love it, you keep playing it and like really learn it,
right?
Like get really good with it, and then the next episode comes out and it's like a whole new game now. You get a whole new chunk.
Right.
Now
even,
you just have
even
like
the fucking
you have like 8
tutorial.
levels. You're like I don't know.
Even the tutorial in Hitman 1 it had a lot to do in it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play it.
That was the boat, right? When you had to go on the boat.
Yeah. David.
All right, so the games I completed that hadn't come out in 2019, Raiden 5. I played through Yakuza 0 and finished that up. Played through all the games on my Zeebo.
You beat them all? You beat Resident Evil 4?
That didn't come on my Zeebo, sadly.
I thought you got it. You leaked it.
Do you regret that purchase?
No.
Yeah, he does. I can feel it.
I beat Mad Father. Let's see what else is on my list here from 2018. Earth Defense 5. Curse of the Moon. Dragon's Lair 2. Space Ace.
Nice.
Night Trap.
Nice.
Valhalla.
That.
Destiny.
Destiny.
You know,
yeah.
I not to interrupt. I just yesterday I bought a mini display port to HDMI cable to connect my Surface to my TV, and I just found my Steam controller dongle. And I've been looking at my Steam library. I'm like, man, I have a lot of fucking just like games that can easily run on my Surface. I need to start going through. I bought like years ago. I'm super excited to do that eventually. I don't know why you think of Night Trap. I thought it was just dumbass games I have.
Night Trap. You know I have a HDMI port. Did you know that?
What?
You want to touch me?
Continue, David. Sorry.
Yeah, and then the rest of the games we had for games gone by, Inside, Dead Space, all that. As for games that I want to play for this coming year, want to play through more of the Yakuza series. I'm starting up one now that I've beat God of War. Then from there, I'm probably going to start working on a couple more visual novel things because I'm starting to soften up on them. So I'm going to play through Steins Gate and I'm going to replay through Deadly Premonition so I can get in the mood for the second one.
I really, really, really want you to spend all your resources and all your time and effort into finding Ever 17.
I already told you how we can get that playing. It's just you guys need Vitas or PSPs that are modded.
Oh, I have one. I have like one in my trunk.
If there's any other way we could find it.
I'm sure it's on like some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, David. You're the fucking master of the internet. Go for
it. Go to dark web.
I can find it on the dark web for us.
I think that'd be because I heard that's the dude that made the non-array games. Yep. I heard that Ever 17's like infinitely more nuts.
Yeah, I heard that too. But I rather
it's the hardest fucking game to get to find.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'd rather them just like release it someday.
The second they release it, that's a day one purchase for me. Like I would love to buy that again, but buy it at all.
Again.
But that's why I'm sending you, David. I'm sending the internet hound out.
I would love to get that.
I will take a look through some other sources, see what I can find. But right now, the modded PSP/PS Vita is our best bet.
All right. Well, you know what to get us for Christmas next year.
I ain't fucking buying you $100 game. Fucking go fuck yourself.
Why not? You got him a shirt. You got me some weird fucking sweater that I never got.
It's still the last update I got from that hoodie was that it left China on the 20th. That's still the last update I got from it.
Oh, China! They make the highest quality stuff. Poor sweatshop kids.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know, David. Why'd you order from Wish?
Well, why wouldn't I? And the Danganronpa games, I want to play through those this year too, because after you guys talked about it so much, I'm like, that sounds like it's up my alley. I gotta play that.
Up your ass.
Wait, did Adrian, you play the first two? Or just the first? Just the first one?
I only played a little bit of the first one.
Oh, okay. I need to play the third one. I should put that on my list. It ain't gonna happen though.
Check it twice.
I'm not gonna play. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna check it twice. You're gonna check it twice. I'm gonna check it twice. All right, let's hurry up so we can get over this.
All right, your time.
All right. All my games that I played this year, like ones I actually wanted to play, were from this year. There's a couple here that I played that were from different years. That I wouldn't say I really wanted to play, but I played them. So, Planet of the Eyes, big.
Oh
big
yeah,
fans, right?
I know about that.
Yeah, you know what that one is, right?
I'm pretty sure, right?
It's that stupid little robot side scroller game where you play as a robot and you can dance. Yeah. It wasn't great, but I played that at the beginning.
Funny robot.
Funny. He wasn't even that funny. That's
why you're disappointed.
Yeah, sucked ass. And they had like this whole like narration where like you pick up audio logs of like his creator talking to him, and I was just like, I don't care, bro. Just end. Grease that came out in 2018, but I finished it this year. It was a great game. I'm glad I won at least something at the Game Awards. Let's see, Gone Home. So far, all these have been like walking simulators, pretty much. I mean, I guess Gris and Planet of the Eyes are a little bit more complicated, but Gone Home was just Gone Home. I don't think I ever finished it because my PC like fucked up and I couldn't play it anymore or something like that. Something happened because I played on my laptop before I got this computer, and by the time I got a decent computer, I already lost interest. So I think I watched it all online when it first came out. Like not all, like the last like 20 minutes. So I was just like, all right, I get it. And I played it all this year, and it's a great game. Crackdown 3 that came out this year, but it felt like a 2014 game, so I'll just list that. So,
I forget that. I forget that like in the middle of all these fucking games coming out, I see you about Crackdown.
Well, I could have played Metro, but that game's good, so I was like, I don't want to play a good game right now. I want to play a shitty game. And I played Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 was that game you could.
I played that too.
It's probably the most like brain dead game this year, just because I was listening to podcasts, I was catching up on shit while playing that, and I was completely captivated because I didn't have to listen to anything, none of the story. I didn't give a fuck anything, and
I might go through and complete that because I definitely had.
It's a fun time. It's Crackdown. It's like if they took Crackdown 1 and just remade it, except didn't change anything about it besides the graphics. That's it. And Terry Crews is in it, but not really.
That opening cutscene is super cool.
Yeah, that's the time. That one cutscene is fun, and it looks really good. And especially that was like the first 4K HDR game I played, so I was like, "Whoa, this looks really nice." And then it stops being so great after that pretty quickly. I guess not. No, not really. I was gonna say Borderlands 1, but that was a Game of the Year edition that came out this year. Just pretty much
counts. That's fine.
I guess. Yeah, I played that. I played all the way through that. So there you go. And then we tried to play. We got as you would say, an hour in. Yeah, an hour in, halfway through. So
I still want to play it.
I still need to finish Borderlands 3.
Don't roll your eyes at me. I've literally like so many nights I was like, let's play that. And you're like, no.
I'm fucking rolling my eyes, bro. What are you gonna do about it? Fuck you. I'll do Undertaker shit right here. It'll be stuck in my brain. Halo 2 remastered. Really wanted to play that finally, and me and my friend Gerard went back and
You beat Halo Reach?
No, Halo Reach also. We beat that too.
But not the remastered version.
I guess we have to do that now because it's remastered. We weren't expecting that to come out this year, even though they said it was, I think. But we're just like, it ain't coming out this year. So we just play Halo Reach regular on 360, and then of course it got released. So like shit. But we finished Halo 2. Looks great, so good. Halo Reach still great. Both of those games excellent. Still Undertale.
Top 2 Halo games.
Yeah, top 2 Halo.
In my eyes.
Yeah. No, that's correct. Number 1, Halo 2. Number 2 is Halo Reach. Number 3 is Halo 3. Number 4 is Halo. Number 5 is Halo 4. And then ODST and the other one are somewhere there. I don't know. ODST, I like the story of. Anyway, I also we played Undertale, like we said. We did the whole thing. Go watch that. BioShock Infinite. I went back and played that again. It was a remaster. Never played the remaster, so actually that's not true. I played a little bit of the remaster. They fucked up like the coin cost though. I mean the coin. I can't. The coin toss. Coin cost. But the coin toss. Whenever she tosses you a coin, they fuck that up.
How'd they fuck it up?
They fuck it up by she tosses the coin to you and it like stops midair and then it just like teleports into your hand. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was weird. Anyway, besides that, it was a good remaster. Dead Space, of course, we played that. Doki Doki Literature Club, Bloodstained again, even though I played that the last year. Inside, and I think that's pretty much it. Dead Space, I said, yeah, that's it. And for games that I want to play this year, buckle up, Jimbo. I don't got that many actually. Nier Automata, I want to.
Oh yeah, I still gotta play that too. Yeah,
that's on there.
I want to put that on my list. I don't think I'm gonna get to it, but I would love to.
Oh,
I pre-ordered that game, got it at release, and never played it.
we'll be playing that in April, so get ready.
God
of War.
He doesn't say no.
God of War. Of course. Yeah, that was already.
Are you gonna spoil your entire Games Gone By for?
Oh no, it's for this year. I beat it, so yeah.
Yeah, Gore's gonna spoil the entire Games Gone By.
All the Yakuza games in September, or no, wait, July. No, Yakuza games whenever they come out.
No, like I said, I got a JRP, American-made JRPG that is 7 hours long, free for PC that we're all gonna be playing for this Games Gone By.
What is
you will never guess it. You will never guess it.
I bet I
will. You will never.
I
would be shocked.
Here's the fucking thing. Here's the thing.
It's like Half-Minute Heroes.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Here it comes. Here's the thing. Wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Here's the thing.
We had Inside, God of War, Dead Space, Doki Doki,
Great stuff.
Undertale, all these classic games.
Yeah, Bloodstained.
And you're about to fuck it up.
No, this game is.
Hey, he gave us Doki Doki. It's what
he's about to fuck it up.
Hey, he gave us Doki Doki, so
I'm saying, do you want to be that guy? Someone here is gonna be that guy that fucking brings in the first game.
No, this is everyone that's played it has found it to be a masterpiece. It's wonderful.
I was considering I was actually considering a bad game for January because January is always the dumping ground of the year.
What was your original?
Oh no, I didn't. I was just considering it back. I was actually at one point I was just like Duke Nukem Forever, but I was like no, because I don't even think that's backwards compatible. I was like no, but yeah, God of War instantly. Like after I thought of bad games, I looked at God of War. I was like, yeah, that's a bad game. Put that on the list.
Hey viewers, try to put your guesses for what I'm planning for next month in the comments below.
Yeah, put your weeby dumb bullshit in the comments.
But Gore, if you had to guess, I'm just curious now. If you had to guess, what's your guess on this one?
I can't think of a single JRPG that was 7 hours long, and that's
exactly.
You said.
Yeah, it's on PC. It's free. It does have a Mac version, so Adrian doesn't have to go too out of his way for it.
If I can run on my Surface, then that's good.
I'm sure if we go on Steam right now and look at all free games, I'm sure.
It's not on Steam. Oh. Actually, I don't think it is. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's not on Steam.
Okay, so it's a free. It's gonna be some dumb shit. It is confirmed right there.
No, it's great.
It's great. It's gonna be like some hentai or some shit.
No hentai. It is a legitimately good game. No, you're guess. I can't officially reveal it until the end of the month, but
no, I thought you said halfway through the month. What the fuck is this?
No, he said that was
if it was that long. Yeah, but
I didn't even know it was 7 hours long. What the fuck is this?
I've not played it myself yet. I watched a playthrough of it, but I myself haven't played it yet.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, let me go back to my shit. Nier Automata, God of War, of course. God of War was already on my list, so it's good that January we're gonna do that. Yakuza games, whenever those come on Game Pass, the first 3 I guess are coming to Game Pass confirmed. I really want to play those. I actually wanted to play those this year, but I'm glad I didn't because I got to play on my Xbox. Not like it matters. IEAI, whatever, the Somnium Files. I was actually considering starting that as my Switch game just to have on there. That's mainly the reason why I didn't play. What was the game I was talking about earlier? Devil May Cry, a game that was on Switch. I didn't want to play on Switch because there was a game I mentioned earlier, and I completely forgot. Because IE is gonna be the game I play on Switch for a little while, I think. Besides Stardew. What Remains of Edith Finch? That one I'm gonna probably play soon because after last month after I suggested it, I've been like I really want to play it now. I was hoping it would win, but
also can confirm it's not on Steam.
Okay.
So you can't use your Steam to get a hint of what it could be.
Great. I'll just look up short JRPGs. I'm sure it's on a fucking list somewhere.
I'm curious about that.
Hey, you said it was well received, so The Missing, I actually had that on my list. You mentioned that. I wanted to play it this year, but I never did. I'm in tune with Sweary's weirdness, so maybe
you and him are just on the same level.
Yeah, we're on the same level. It's Sweary.
Dude, I fucking love that dude. He's just
I love that dude too.
He's fucking great. Like the way he revealed what was the last game he did that he did this for? Not The Missing, but the game before that. He revealed the game at a bar drunk while out with another game dev. I think it actually was Yakutaro, where the two of them were just out drinking one night. And then, it's just...
They didn't reveal a game. They just said that they wanted to work on something, right?
No, like they actually were at the bar drinking, and he's like, "Hey, barkeep, let me stream my thing," and he showed off the trailer for the game at the bar. And but yeah, no, that is something where they got drunk and they're just like, "Hey, we should make a game together," and he's like, "All right, cool, that works too." The dude just fucking parties and is like, "Yeah, I just trying to have fun."
Yeah. These two I just put on my list: Hitman 2 and Danganronpa 3. I don't think Danganronpa is gonna happen though. So
there are a couple game lists if you search great short JRPGs that will come up.
Why would you confirm that? You should have just said no. I'll be like, oh well, fuck it. It's not gonna start. I'm not gonna look it up anyway. Fuck it. I don't care. Whatever. Play stupid fucking JRPG. Is it only on computer though?
Yes.
Games. computer.
Gotta hate them.
Gotta hate them.
Only on PC. It's free. And it came out in 2014.
It's free.
It's free. Besides that, I really want to play the Zero Escape games again, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I would fucking love to stop time for a little while and just play those again, because goddamn, I just think about those every once in a while. There's like every once in a while I just have a day where I just like remember everything that happened. I'm like, goddamn, that was a good time. I want to go back and do that.
Especially the second one. Second one was fucking
VLR fucks you up.
Dynamite. Oh yeah, there's like 3 scenes in that movie in that game that fucked me up hard. No, I played that entire game pretty much during our blackout we had, because we had what was the hurricane? Do you remember? Like everybody was talking about. I forgot what it was called. The whole entire East Coast was fucked up in 2012 from it. Irene? Was it Irene?
I think Irene sounds right.
It was Irene. It was Irene. Yeah, we didn't have electricity for almost 2 weeks, so it was just like my aunt had electricity, so I would go over there to charge my Vita, play a little bit there, go back, play more there, go back, play a little bit there, and charge, and I just kept doing that and beat the entire. It's like 40 hours of Virtue's Last Reward too. It's pretty long if you want to get everything, I guess. I guess if you just do one ending, probably be in like 8-10 hours. I don't know. Anyway, I just love the way that game was set up, just like 999, except this one was just like the flow chart thing, and it was just so good. And then of course the third game did it as well. Anyway, yeah. Besides that, there's our games, of course. I'm sure. These are the ones that are important on my list. I think
we should time capsule this and see if we actually played any of these games.
That'd be a neat idea.
I'm gonna probably go put more games on my list too, so because I really want to play more this year than I have in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I think we need to put down Overwatch.
I need to play. Yeah, Overwatch. Beat Overwatch. Well, Overwatch 2 we can beat that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have that to look forward to.
We can beat it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can beat it. No, I didn't mean a sexual one. Just beat it.
All right, that's the podcast.
Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Night. Sweet prince.
That's it. 3 hours later, you have succeeded the mission. Good night. Good luck.
Listen, write in the comments if you succeeded. Tell us.
Yeah, if you succeeded. Let us know. If you didn't, we just assume you didn't succeed.
Goodbye.
You leave a comment.